You have a quote of Brennan Lee Mulligan in your damn bio. That's great.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. So,
It's also on my LinkedIn profile.
If you want something to laugh real quick, look at Moore's Hut, and you'll see that you have more AA Ron there.
More Aaron.
Moron.
good job, Moore. Good job.
I didn't do it.
I gave you your perception check.
You did?
Damn, I had a nat 20.
I forgot to do my weekly shit.
All right. I saw it.
Can we do a recap on what happened last week since since one person was not here and I left early?
Yep. Take it away, folks.
All right. So basically, this what happened last week was we all found out that was Dink here? Yeah, Dink was here to find out that Leora's dad is Beelzebub.
I was here for that one. I was not here last week, but I was here for that one, which was the end of 2 weeks ago.
What's her grandpa's name again? We learned
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus, yeah. So that makes her grandpa Asmodeus, and we're like,
So,
okay. It all started because
I can start it if you want, because I remember what it started. I don't remember what I had to leave after break.
Yeah, that'd be great. So I know what I need to fill in.
So Moore woke up to Leora, speaking in Orcish really loudly. And she gets up and she's like, "What the fuck? You're being racist to orcs. How do you know Orcish?" And her eyes are glowing red and she realizes she is summoning something. The well turns red and Grummish, the head of the orc pantheon, is trying to pull his way out of the well. So Moore smacks Leora with a natural 20 and does 0 damage.
Because that's what you wanted to do.
Well, also because I have -1 strength. A -1 to my strength, I should say.
I was like, how do you walk?
Grummish was like, "I know your name, Moore," and then disappeared. So he's a little pissed. So Moore starts freaking the fuck out. She's like, "Well, okay, how can we solve this?" Mishka's pissed and screaming at Leora because Leora woke everybody up. Leora is confused because now she's snapped out of her possession and she's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" We're like, "You just tried to summon a goddamn orc god." And she's like, "No, I didn't. I don't even like orcs. You're the first not evil orc ever."
Yep, that's totally what she said.
It is. And she's like, "I'm going to look past that racist ass comment because you have a slave collar around your neck that says you belong to Grummish. So that's a problem. We should go talk to your dad probably because Nikki was very high during the episode where everything was going on, where we discovered what actually happened to the well."
The slave collar was a tattoo.
Yeah, that word. It was a tattoo. So I didn't know that you could just touch buttons on the well to change the portal. So I thought we were only able to access now the Nine Hells. So then Eric is like, "Well, why don't we just go see the historian?" It's like, "Well, because we fucking can't, right?" Like, duh. So then we go see the historian. Dink stays. Trina stays. I ask her to look after Dink. We see the historian. She takes the bracelets off of us
We give her the bracelets back.
and says we don't have to worry about the deal with Beelzebub. Oh, we also found out that Beelzebub was the reason why he cursed Leora was because she told on him to Asmodeus, which is his father. So it's just a family dispute, basically. Then Mishka found out about family living in the area, like long distance family,
Yes.
and wanted to go see them. So Moore went with her to go do that, and we met another god. Well, soon to future god. I'll let Mishka explain that scene. And then we came home with a time dragon named Heron. That's all I remember.
And Leora is no longer with us.
She's still alive. She's just staying with Grandpa.
Okay, I'm gonna forget half of that, but continue.
That's
Was there
where,
anything that happened after break?
yeah, that's where
Um,
Eric comes in.
yeah. Basically, Heron is a gargantuan creature. He's not on the board at the moment. I don't know if you
Who?
got that sprite working. Heron,
The
the
time
time
dragon.
dragon.
Oh,
Yeah, we got a time frame
Heron.
with this.
I got you. You keep going.
Remind me, small, medium, large.
Gargantuan.
Gargantuan. Like he's super, but he could be super teeny tiny if he wanted to be.
He can
Eric
be
stayed
anything he
behind.
wants to be.
So we were in Tinkertown again. You remember Tinkertown with the table that you couldn't figure quite out how it worked?
Yeah, that nightmare of that gnomish nightmare. Yes.
Yeah, so we were there again. Eric and Faxus stayed behind while Moore, Mishka, and was it just more Mishka? Yeah, I think it was just more Mishka. While those two,
Faxus wanted to go, and Mishka said no because race reasons. And Moore's like, "Don't worry, I will send you a message if anything goes down."
And Faxus walk off and got drunk with a robot, so he couldn't hear him anyway.
With
he got drunk
a
with
robot?
Argon. Argon. Remember Argon?
Yeah,
I
Argon
don't
and the
remember
robot.
Argon.
Yeah. So basically, Eric was interested in the Time Dragon because Time Dragon, ooh, big magic dragon. Eric is also magic. Not as much magic.
Eric also tried to name the time dragon sausage.
This is before Eric realized it had sentience of its own
Mhm,
and its
mhm.
own
I think
name.
Eric's German.
All made in Taiwan.
That'd be the worst.
So Eric and Huron, they got talking about some philosophy about time and perception and some other stuff that was greatly glossed over. But it all came down to Eric asked Heron if, it's ever seen another version of itself at the same time. And Heron was like, "Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. That doesn't happen. If that were to happen, I'd probably go insane. Or both of us, or I, or me, or we would go insane. Something like that." And then proceeded to ask Eric, "Do you know how many of you were made at the same time? Like how many of you were activated?" No clue. Then Heron proceeded to ask Mishka and Faxus's question as well. Apparently in Faxus's hatchling group there are 7, one for every color of the rainbow. For I don't know what he said for Mishka exactly.
I don't think I got that question.
I think you did, but we never really cycled around to the answer. And apparently, there are 12 total Erics.
Yes, we know that's scary.
Yes.
Just really quick, has
Some
anyone checked the bottom feet of Eric? I have a feeling it might say Andy. Apologies, carry on.
Great. That's great. No, so the mouth that's been drawn on me, turns out I actually am missing a mouth. I'm supposed to have a mouth. This was news to me because I had memory loss. And
You know,
we'll
like
see,
computers do. Memory loss,
yeah,
of course.
it was a memory leak.
Ah, there
He
you
had
go.
he had a worm.
Ah, nice tweak. I like it.
It was the Trojan virus.
Different kind of
Oh.
worm.
I can make it wiggle.
I'm contacting you
Boy.
about your extended car's warranty. Damn it.
All right. So basically, there are 12 Erics, and some of them have mouths, some of them don't have limbs, some of them have eyes, some of them don't. And this is news to Eric. Eric did not know about this up until now, or didn't remember at least. And I think we left off with everyone finishing up their day. Like Eric went to Sentry's Rest, and Sausage came over and chilled.
I would like to say I did message Nans to say it would be hilarious if he asked Moore this question and Moore's like, it was just me. And they're like, was it? Really? And then Nans asked in the game, how many were you born with? It's like, just me. It's like, oh, okay, that's weird. And then I was like, I thought you were going to throw that back at me.
No,
By the way, how are we spelling sausage? Or is there a sausage and a sausage?
there's a sausage
There
and a
is a sa-
sausage.
Oh, Jesus.
Sausage is the
Okay.
cow, sausage is the wolf. Man, the man wolf thing.
Sounds good.
Ron.
But no, thanks to Liara, we all know how to get to the Tinkertown whenever we please. If the well accepts us, I don't know if the well still operates on its own ideals or not.
Oh,
The historian
also,
also
we will
historian
have
also
to
said,
eventually fight the clay golem.
yeah. So the historian, so Eric asked about the wizard. Was it Eric that asked, or was it more? I think it was Eric.
Asked about the wizard.
I didn't ask about the wizard. I asked about why the fuck are we getting attacked? How can we get out of the
Gotcha.
teleportation thing? Stuff like that.
Gotcha. Yeah. So Eric asked about the wizard and if we're ever gonna, if we need to seek him out, and basically the historian said, "Hey, you guys aren't quite strong enough for that yet. Maybe like just keep going as you're going. Do a little bit more." Uh, and Moore asked, "Hey, the clay golem that we fought did dive in the well. You know where he's at?" And he's down in the well. He's down there. The well, not one of the magical portals that's in the well.
Physically in the well.
Yeah.
Yep, and we're gonna have
Uh,
to take care of it one day.
yeah. In order to even get close to the wizard who owns the globe. And we were also hinted into the fact that maybe the wizard owns more than one globe. So, food for thought.
More than one
Hmm.
globe? Does he has each one of these globes rotating around one giant glowing ball? Did
No,
he just make a solar system?
nope, sure did not.
I mean, it's probably like a display case, honestly, where every once in a while he
Oh,
just picks one up and shakes it and then throws in another monster.
our stream disappeared.
What do you mean?
Our water stream that Taxus was working on just disappeared.
Still on the map of my. Oh, it's not. Good job, Faxis. What'd you do?
Kilroy's gone too. What the fuck?
My copy pasta's gone too. No, my hidden copy pasta.
Your crappie pasta?
Yes.
Oh no.
I just see a little mark on the left side. There we go. There's our stream leading home. and give it like 10 seconds, and Kilroy will reappear.
Kilroy?
You don't remember Kilroy?
No, unfortunately, I do not.
But okay, you don't remember him, but do you remember?
She can't. No, she forgot. Nancy
you
forgot the
forgot.
Alamo.
I forgot I was on mute.
Listen, I can't
I
forget the
deleted-
Alamo.
I deleted the stream in the pond because remember it was too shallow, and I was gonna dig it over to where we had the original 6-foot deep hole.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Well, let's save that for gameplay, I guess, or
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
fine.
I don't know if we're doing it.
We'll just
Yeah,
leave it.
I don't know what happened over the week, so
So, speaking over the week, are we all caught up on what happened last week?
Did anything happen after I left the game?
not really.
No, we all just kind of rested and we ended it for the night.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we actually ended a
Everyone
little
was
early.
silent.
Yeah,
We
we ended it half an hour early.
I think I was tired.
Yeah.
And
And
I
A
then
was-
lot
I
of us
gave,
were tired.
Yeah.
then I gave
And
you
I'm
that
glad we
thing.
got off when we did because like 5 minutes after we got off, I lost power at my house for 2 hours.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
boy.
great.
Yeah. And then I gave you that thing, Nams, that you need to read over.
I will read over. I won't
Oh,
read
well,
it
I
while
put-
we're playing, but I will read over it.
Okay.
Unless there's something pertinent to today's stuff.
That's entirely up to you,
Okay.
because I spent 7 hours on that.
I will read it, I promise you.
It's not 7 hours worth of reading, mind you, but it is 7 hours worth of foolproofing.
Yeah, that's about how.
Why was the well purple? Does anybody remember?
Because that's the color I was.
That's
Oh, okay.
the well's purple because that's the color that leads us to Tinkertown, because the historian's also purple.
I mean, you could go with that. That would work. But that's not why it was truly purple. It was purple because that's the color I grabbed.
Oh, okay.
There's Kilroy.
All right. Why don't we get the human form of the dragon lady up here for you?
Now it's a lady.
No, I never actually said what gender
said
guide
he.
was. Also
You-
said she a couple of times too, but yes,
Mm.
guide is going to be a lady for you guys. I did pull a picture for guide, and when I was thumbing through them, I couldn't find any good ones that I liked for that was a dude. So guide is going to be a guy.
It's hard to find good dudes these days.
You know,
Amen, brother.
I did find you guys.
I heard a kitty cat.
Yeah, Dova says hi.
I found new guys. Meow.
Let's see if I can get my boy to say hi. Come on,
Now
Franklin
there's
Pounder.
2 Kilroys. You will never find the other one.
Hmm.
You want to say hi? No. He's
All right,
scared.
so today's episode, we're going to go back to the Discord and we're going to look and see what everybody did.
I didn't write anything.
That is completely fine. Your character just sat and rested and played the flute while everybody did their thing.
No,
Mishka's kind of been moping around all week.
I would have casted the spell to help with the stream again.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
I would mainly just focus on shoring up these buildings, making it up to code, if you will, and kind of throwing himself into the work because he's homesick.
Did Mishka's hut get rebuilt?
Everybody is working
believe-
on that.
I believe that was touched on last week.
That's a cat, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I think another thing I would try to do is try to learn a song from Dink's home so that I could sing it.
Okay. You and Dink get
Interesting
together and
challenge.
put it together. Okay.
I do find it
Dink the
funny that I'm
Builder.
talking about what my character's doing singing wise while I'm crocheting right now.
I like it. Makes sense. All right. So the other one was Faxis spent the week finishing the hole, which you helped in on. That's great. Your perception check.
He rolled a net
Yes.
20.
Yes, your perception check. You nat 20'd, right? Or
I
you
better
got
not have wasted my perception.
No. You found while you were fixing the stream and moving it over, there's fish in there.
We got fish.
Sausage.
Sure, sausage.
Hey, fish
Never made
sausage is
sausage.
good.
Oh, sure. I'll take your word for that one.
We're going to
I'll
need
let
to catch a
everybody know I
fish.
found fish.
We need to catch a fish and throw it at Eric. Sausage.
Don't challenge me. So now we need to find a way to fashion something to catch fish.
I mean, we could use rope and pull it apart to make a net.
Good idea.
Annette, who's that?
My ex girlfriend.
Oh, nice.
So,
Oh no.
by you saying make a net, you made me remember a memory of my childhood. Boy Scouts, we were taught how to make nets. They take fucking hours to make.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's the new river I dug in the pond, the 6-foot hole that we had filled up with water now.
Just brainstorming. If you break down some rope into cordage, we can always use that to tie to one of my arrows, and we could bow hunt or bow fish.
I've heard of a swordfish, but not a bowfish.
Womp, 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 womp.
All right, there
Filmed
you
in
go.
front of a live studio ostrich.
There is
Why? Why
your
you gotta make her hot? Now I'm gonna flirt with her.
what what I don't
I wasn't gonna
make her
flirt with
hot.
him. I'm gonna flirt with her.
what happened to the historian? Why can't we just have her be the historian?
Because that's not the historian. The historian left y'all alone.
Oh, this is
This
new.
is Heron.
This is Heron.
Heron's a chick?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Heron is gender fluid, evidently.
Yes.
Time fluid as well.
It's just fluid all around.
However, if you accidentally drop an R, it's a type of bird.
If you drop an R and add an I, it's a type of tree.
If you drop an R, add an I, and add an E, it's a female hero.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's not that.
If you drop the H, the E, and the two R's, you got on.
With this new information of how attractive Heron is as a female, more will also be flirting.
Listen.
If you drop the H, E, and R, you just have Ron.
So that we're aware, Guide was always meant to be the flirty person. Heron. If so, like flirt away. He doesn't care. She doesn't care. They don't care. All right, the other thing. So you found fish. Eric, you're going to spend the week chatting with Heron, which you do, which is fine. Gathering wheat. I need you to do a survival roll for both the
Yes.
wheat and the cattle. So 2 separate rolls, please.
All right. Survival, not nature.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, you might be able to get away with the nature for the cows.
Okay. So I'll just keep those. I'll take
Okay.
the 14 and 20.
All right. So for your bushels, I need you to roll me a d12. You were able to get 8 bushels of wheat pulled from the ground.
I will give that immediately to Mishka.
Jesus.
I will give
That's
that
a lot of
straight to
wheat.
Mishka because I have no clue what to do with it.
And then I need a d4. You
3.
were able to get 3 gallons of milk from the cows.
I will also give that straight to
Nice.
Mishka.
Just gonna assume we're using my hut for food hoarding too.
Apparently. And
Mishka lives in the storage hut.
when you're out practicing your music and everything more, where are you at specifically? Are you staying in the hut or are you out?
I'd probably be outside. Sometimes by Dink wherever he's working, or just chilling on the rocks somewhere.
Okay. I need a perception and a performance.
Saw that.
Nice.
Hey.
Quadruple 17.
Yep, So for your 17 on your performance check, everybody, including yourself, is going to get temporary hit points equal to 1d12.
Am I rolling once and everybody gets that?
Yep. Everybody take 8 temporary hit points.
Hey.
Sweet.
Like that.
Got him.
And for your perception, while you're over there, you're going to notice the fence line for the cows is getting chewed up by something. You're not quite sure what.
It's the cows.
Dink. Can you move Ron over by me?
Sure can.
I will call over Dink.
I'm working. What do you want?
The fence is broken, maybe?
Damn it. I go to look at it.
When you go to look at it, you guys have 4 wolves, right? Total?
We have what?
Yeah,
4.
there's Sausage, Lester, Ron, and then
The green one that doesn't have a name.
yeah,
I don't
that's him
think
with
he.
Mishka.
I think that's the one that the
Actual wolf.
yeah.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Don't mean to butt in too much. How long has Eric been here?
Same amount
Like
of time as
in
everybody else. Um,
Like, do we have an approximation of how many months that is?
No, you're working on
'Cause I'm guessing
weeks.
yeah, but like 4 weeks makes a month, right? Or is it 3?
4 weeks makes a month.
Okay, so this would be. I'm just gonna do some math in my head real quick.
So we have sausage. We have Lester, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that goes in.
Can we name one Hank? I just think that's a really good name for a dog and a human that turns into a dog.
Does he sell propane and propane accessories?
Fucking send it.
All right. So I'm going to delete. If you guys go into the journals, you all will find your character for your dog. Wolf.
Dog wolf.
Is
Okay.
mine's name Philip Piddlebrook?
No.
Oh,
Shut down.
What are we
Yours,
supposed to do with them?
you can drag them, put them out on the token.
Oh, cool. And we actually have their character sheet. They're ours now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Except for sausage.
It won't let me drag him.
Our sausage.
It will let me drag him onto the map, but it won't let me move him afterwards.
Okay. And you put him right next to you, which is great.
I can't even drag mine onto the map.
You got to hover over the picture and bring it over. Or sorry, not the picture, the
Alright.
words. So where it says Lester, where it's blue, click and drag. Same as your character token.
There we go. It
All right.
wasn't moving at first, but now he is.
We have so if I'm counting correctly, Eric and Mishka and Faxus, we have all been here for 2.5 months.
It's a good assumption.
Have we been playing for 9 weeks already?
No,
Or
no,
10
like
weeks?
it's like
Yeah, because it's based off of real life weeks.
oh.
This is real life. That's why I'm
Oh.
asking for downtime, what you guys are doing during the week.
It's like we've only been playing, what, a month? 2 months?
Since 3/8. No, 3/7.
So,
Since and it's 5 now, so oh boy.
yeah, about 2.5 months. Because
Yeah.
today's the 23rd.
Yeah, and we started on the 7th of May. Not May, of March.
Have I been an ACL for 2 months already?
Flies
No,
by, don't it?
no,
It
you have
do.
not.
All right, just want to make sure. I didn't want to. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to bring something up real quick.
11 weeks exactly today.
So yeah, month and a half.
So they have been
2.5.
They have been playing that long. Um,
I think I've been here for a month. Like
yes.
4 sessions, but I missed one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
2. I missed 2. I had storm duty that one. Yeah.
All right. How are you spelling sausage the wolf?
Sausage.
Thank you.
And Sassage the cow is just the same without the U.
Oh, I'm not worried about the cow.
I am.
All right, there are your wolves. Everybody's got one. Um,
I have a question.
mm-hmm.
Because he's my best friend.
The wolf pelts we have repel the acid. Do they repel acid on themselves?
Don't know.
I think they do because they were actively in the acid rain before.
This is correct.
That is your hypothesis, yes?
Okay.
It also means that they'll be unaffected by the effects of LSD.
Well, that's
We
no
can test
fun.
that theory.
You can. You really can.
I just have to make some mushrooms.
You should. You really should.
Hey, Ron, if I make some mushrooms, can we test a theory Dink and I have been discussing
I
Um,
ain't eating two again.
on
What have we
whether or
been
not you would be affected by the hallucinogenic effects of the mushrooms if you ate more than one?
will it kill me?
No,
Then
unless
sure.
you jump off a cliff. Don't
Um,
jump off a cliff.
off game idea.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to tie that wolf up just in case he loses his damn mind. I'm not there to hear the conversation, so I'm trying to tell you how to tie this some bitch up.
We're in a magical snowblow and there's ninjas on the front lawn trying to fucking kill me.
Just saying, we don't need a wolf losing his freaking mind.
You look out the window and there's Trina there.
Do we have a sleep spell, maybe?
I got this big rock.
You can't hit AA Ron with a rock.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I hit AA Ron with an arrow before.
That doesn't make it right.
Yeah, just remember the wolf who shot him. Remind the wolf who shot him.
I mean, actually, if Nans wants to be ironic, she could say that the one that's currently my friend got hit by the arrow.
And his name is
Or
not
the-
Swiss cheese. Missed opportunity.
At this point, Mishka calls it dog.
There's two wolves. There's wolves on there with no names.
What?
There's wolves on the map with no names.
Yeah. Yep. There is.
Okay.
I will just say I'm going to put this rope on you so you don't run away, just in case. Sometimes the trip can get a little wild, but everything should be fine.
Are you gonna give him "you're in a safe space" speech?
No, because he's not.
Gotta-
I'm getting real low.
God, I wish Faxus was standing there for this.
Gives him. Well, I guess I should.
By the
roll
way,
how many mushrooms
Can
he
I get another rundown? What happened to the fence again? What am I
It's
seeing?
it's just broken. It looks like something's been chewing on it.
Like wolf-sized, or is it bigger than a bread box?
Hey, I got 10.
I like how that's a universal measurement.
Bread box.
Are the bite sizes wolf size? No,
Are they smaller than wolf sizes?
bigger.
We talking mouse? Bigger. Okay. I'm gonna think about that while I repair the fence.
I give Aaron 2 of the 10 mushrooms I just made.
Mm-hmm. He'll eat them happily. He does start to trip out.
Okay, so hallucinogenics still work on the wolves.
Do a medicine.
I have a feeling you knew that, and you just wanted to see what would happen. But that's Rob talking.
I'll never tell.
Mm.
She just wanted to see the wolf on an acid trip.
50.
Yep, I'm messaging.
Please tell us if it's a good high or bad high.
Right now, it's a good one.
Right now.
That's never a good saying.
So the wolf's more because it's easier to say it than it is type it. The fur is acid resistance. Internally, not so much.
Yeah, I figured that was the case. I just wanted to get the wolf eye.
Yep. Yep, and he
Laura's
is.
smart enough to put two and two together.
Mhm.
She just likes to party.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Cody,
She'll
I'll
go,
make
she'll
some
go
jazz
fill in
and
the
see if you
others.
want some.
Maybe. I am currently drinking a Lipton hard tea.
Okay.
All right,
And I
so
did give the cats catnip, so they go crazy.
Mishka, you've been given a ton of things over the week. A bunch of hay and a bunch of milk.
So, she doesn't know what to do with the milk because I don't think we have the stuff to make cheese. Nor I don't know if she'd know how to actually make cheese.
Does anybody have woodcrafting abilities to be able to make a churn?
I
Or for butter.
don't believe you need a. Do you need a churn to make cheese?
Yes, because that's how that works. You take milk, put it in the churn, and you beat the snot out of it until you get buttermilk.
No, well, you got to get butter out of it first, and then you remove the buttermilk.
Yeah.
But to make cheese, you also need like wine or a wineskin or something with acid in it.
And I believe
Or
somebody was
a
playing
sheep's
with
stomach.
beer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kool-Aid
Oh
Man's in the
yeah.
house. Hmm
Would carpentry be that?
Oh, we have
Carpentry
enough
will
leather.
allow you to make the butter. Yes.
I have more work to do.
So essentially, I've just been giving the milk to Trina and telling her to figure it out.
To Dink.
Hmm?
Give it to Dink.
Trina's the chef.
She is. Well, she's got a chef background, yes.
I can use my
And it is
forgery
4
kit.
gallons of milk between a group of, I'm not at the computer, but what, 6 people counting NPCs?
I believe so.
Add the
If we
dogs
can
in
make
there.
the cheese, I can turn it to make it look like a fancy cheese and then sell it for real expensive. Just saying.
And I got a knife. I can cut the cheese.
I don't need a knife to do that.
I knew someone was gonna
As
say
for
that.
the huge stockpile of wheat we've been collecting, has anyone found any 2 large stones big enough to? We've been using someone's mortar and pestle, haven't we?
That was mine.
I mean, that's an effective method, but if we can get a make a milling stone, or sorry, a quern.
Trina will say, I know where you can get some rocks. She'll point to the well.
I'm not
Didn't
going
you
back
say
in
there
that
was a
well.
mine down there?
Hang on, I'm in the bathroom.
Huh?
I'm in the bathroom. Hang on.
Mm-hmm. We heard you. There's a mine down there in that well, right? Faxis, Eric,
I think so.
if you guys remember correctly, you took Leora down there and
Yeah.
you did the Indiana Jones thing and almost fell.
That's right. And we went into one way and there was a mine in there.
I remember Eric just isn't responding right now because he's not out here with everyone.
That
Mishka's
was
kind of staying in a hut too, so.
you can go in the well and get some big stones.
Yes. I will go down to the cave, the mine, and bring out some big stones.
Actually, I'd like to ask: did we find any large stones while we're digging that? Oh, how deep was that hole I was digging? We were digging until we decided to stop.
I think she said it was about 6 foot.
Correct.
Any big stones out of that?
Nope. Surprisingly, no stones in there. Not even pebbles.
Did we have any Bam Bams? Sorry, that was a dumbass joke.
It wasn't. It took me a second to put it together. It
Me
was
too.
good.
Went, Bam Bams? What's a Bam Bam?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Took me
I
a
was not
second.
expecting to hear that joke from you, though.
That was a good one. That got me good. Not even gonna
I'm
make you
so
roll for
proud.
that.
Oh shit, I forgot the psychic damage to the GM, my bad. I figured we
It's
were
not.
all old enough that we would get that joke.
That's not damage to the GM. That goes on a accumulating chart of how she's gonna fuck with us later when it hits a certain number.
Well, that's how you do it then. And avoid all complications.
Yep. All right. So, are we pushing the button to go down in the well? Are we going back down in there? Is that what I'm hearing? Are we going?
Yes.
It's
We need to
not.
go down into the.
Faxes. It's not a job that you can do by yourself. It
No.
is.
We need to go down into the mine and get a couple big stones. I need everybody's strength.
And Dex.
Yeah.
You've given me a lot of work to do. Am I going on this endeavor?
You've had the work to do all week, so yes, you can go on this endeavor.
Fine. Got so much work to do around here.
It's like
Nice.
building a place from a village up.
Almost.
I did forget to tell you guys this. Where Trina is standing, a whole nother building.
That's right. Dink and
Ah.
Trina were building that whenever
Mm-hmm.
the session ended.
I'm guessing I had some help with this as well,
Yep,
whilst I was AFK.
we sure did. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wait, was that building my idea?
Nope.
I think I was
Yes.
talking about a foundation.
Yes, is your idea completely.
That was a Trina thing. She said she needed a place to cook where it was clean and not mucky with blacksmith stuff.
Come on, she could have cooked in the tanner's hide
No.
or tanner's hut.
There's a
Um.
reason nobody else goes in that hut.
So yep, she's in there. That's her thing. Over here, she's going to ask if you guys want her to go with you down there to find the big old stones. She's not very strong, but she's capable of stabbies.
What does everybody think? Do we want her to go with us or stay up here to watch over camp and the wolves? Or the wolves going to go with us?
The wolves will not go
I
down
just
there.
work here.
The wolves don't go down that well.
I didn't think so.
You could not pay them enough to make them go down that well.
I was gonna say the wolves wouldn't be able to climb down either way, would they?
I mean, no, you're
The
right.
way
They
we're going
wouldn't.
down this time, no.
Are we sure that are you sure we're not going to end up in the demon's lair? Do you know how to drive this thing?
Who are you asking?
The everybody.
The
Except the
everybody.
GM. Do
I
you
don't
know
have
how
a
to
clue.
drive the well?
More, roll me a history check. You, the
I
player,
have
might
a
not
slight
remember.
clue.
You, the player, might not remember it, but Moore sure does. All you have to do is push one of the runes, and you get to go to a different place.
More will explain in great detail.
And it's in Dwarvish, so only people who speak Dwarvish understand the runes.
Got it. I'm a crafter. It's kind of like you have to speak Dwarvish if you make things.
She'll start speaking in Dwarvish to explain it.
Uh-huh. I follow along 100%.
Faxus is looking at her going, I don't understand the words you just said.
Sorry, I'm trilingual.
Right here it says, speak friend and enter. Merlock.
Well,
What's
turret. Get it open so we can go down there.
What's funny is my other character for my Pathfinder game knows like 8 languages.
Dang, that's a high intelligence score.
Yeah, it's also a linguist.
Oh, that would do it too. Trina is going to point to the hut over here, and is going to say, "Might want to get Eric and Mishka."
Yeah. I'll head over to Mishka's hut and get Mishka.
Man, you're really on it these last couple of weeks with getting her under your skin, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I was just gonna yell really loudly, like, Eric, Mishka, you want to go on a trip?
In our favorite rocket ship.
I have mushrooms.
I'm back at my computer.
Mishka, you ready to go on a trip?
I see Faxus enter, just raise an eyebrow. What do you want?
We are going back down in the well to get stone.
You're going back down the well.
Yes, we're going into the mine down in the well to get big stones so we can grind up all the wheat.
You guys have fun with that. I ain't touching that fucking well again. Or I should rephrase it. I'm not going down that fucking well again.
But what if the clay golem's in there?
Just another reason for me not to go down there.
But we need your help, we'll die.
But Mishka, it's a part of the plot.
Nope, it's not. But sure.
But we
You
need
know,
your help.
the last two times I've been down there, I've been drug up, covered in something that's trying to fucking kill me.
You were. You really were. I remember that. And you were slimed.
I think for my better health, I'm not going down that well.
Ugh.
But we really need your help.
If he stays and we go, can we ask him to try to drop a lure in it and we'll see if we can see it from the other side? For science.
For science.
I don't know what that means. What kind of lure?
Well, you said there were fish in the well, right?
Yeah? No, there's fish in the water.
Oh, that water. Okay.
Yeah, the thing I dug.
As for the well, whenever they hit the button for you guys to go down in, it'll deactivate the portal. You're going in the well itself. Or at least that's how we got down there the last 2 times we went down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the portal
what would-
disappears, and you will be activating the actual part of the well that is actual well.
I wonder what would happen to the rope if we rappelled down the well. Would we have the rope on the other side, or would it be severed?
You wouldn't be
Hmm.
severed because you don't have the portal up.
Yeah, we're just going into the well.
I don't know how this world works.
And basically, the portal is deactivated temporarily for us to go down.
Yeah, it looks like just a normal well.
So the well is a well, but at the mouth of the well is a portal. What we're doing is turning off that portal
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
and then going
And-
down the well.
Correct.
That,
Yes.
that my brain made sense of that one. Thank you.
That's because it's well explained.
Ah,
I hate it
G
here.
100. You were ready for it. Oh, it's even worse. Even worse.
As soon as I heard the sigh, I went, okay, that one wasn't nearly as good.
Lord. 44 damage to me.
What, that's times 2?
Yeah, because that was bad. You were ready for it. All right, so Mishka doesn't want to go. Are you going to try and convince Eric?
You're open to try to convince me to go.
Can I try to persuade Mishka?
Sure.
That's what I was waiting for. Yes.
Yeah, that sucked.
Would I be rolling against that? And do me a favor, tell me what you're trying to say to me. Is it just we need your help?
It's a
No,
charisma.
it's we can't do it without you, and
Oh, he's totally stroking your ego.
I don't
you
think
know,
Mishka has much of an ego. She's just really
Oh,
angry.
no, you totally have an ego. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because if not, then you have an ego.
with my strength and your excellent bow skills, there's not any monster down there we couldn't defeat.
Ooh, flattery.
The only thing that comes to mind, has anyone played fucking Halo ODST?
Yes, I hated that game.
Fucking Romeo with the sniper rifle. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this inside a Covenant ship? It's a close quarters well.
Right? No,
Wait.
the mine was actually pretty deep.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't know if
Anyway,
you
what-
were in the mine with us, but somebody almost knocked us off a cliff.
Eric.
Wait, I think I got this one. Hang on. Hang on. Please.
Look, Deke rolled a
That's not
22.
funny ever.
That's a fucking crit. God damn it.
That's a nat 20.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Now we're all gonna die if you don't come because I just used the 20.
Now listen, you have to do the puppy eyes and the pouty lip.
Oh, I'm already a small creature. Yeah, I'm
All
pulling
right,
out all the guns.
I gotta ask, what
Moore's
do I
over
have to
here
roll
like
against that?
sobbing. I'm so proud I taught him so well.
What do I have to roll against that?
I believe if you're rolling against it, it is a charisma save.
Charisma save.
Against persuasion?
I think so. I'm looking it up. It would not help
Chari-
if I looked it up in the player's handbook because it wouldn't be there. I'm pretty sure it's charisma.
I almost want to say wisdom.
I mean, it might be, but let's turn to the interweb, shall we?
Or if he's giving me the whole act and the puppy dog eyes, it might be a constitution so my heart doesn't melt.
I mean, yes, all of them are very, very valid factors.
I don't like the one where he has the most chance to
A
win.
persuasion check is opposed by the target's will.
That's Pathfinder.
Oh. That says D&D.
We don't have a will save in D&D.
That's right.
Wouldn't will be a part of wisdom?
I mean, it all depends because wisdom is it's weird, unfortunately.
Mm.
Well, things with
I was just gonna
intuition.
say yes, I'm gonna go, but I just wanted to make Nance think.
I always think it's you that doesn't think.
It's a wisdom insight check against a player's persuasion check.
Insight.
So I also have you could use wisdom or charisma.
Wisdom save it is.
Well, charisma is the persuasion.
Listen, the only chance I have
Could be
is if I
contested.
roll a 20 of my own,
This is true.
which I did not.
hmm
She's gonna sigh, grab her bow, and go, fine.
I'll turn around and wink at Moore. I'm cute and I know how to weaponize it.
No, you're
God.
small, pink, and kind of sad to look at.
I love that
Makes
for
me
you.
adorable.
I'll go get Eric.
Okay, go get Eric.
If
Knock
this
knock.
goes wrong, I'm blaming Faxus, though.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's even better.
Blame the dragon.
All right.
Fire.
He's used to it.
In fact, this is in a conundrum type state. He is just blah at the moment.
Faxuses?
No, Eric.
Oh, I was like, what the hell happened to me?
Sorry, I was zoning off for a moment.
Yeah, so is your character. It's fine.
Established.
Method acting. It's incredible.
He's gold, man. He's gold.
Eric.
Yes.
We're going on a trip. You want to go with us? We're going down to the mines.
Eric is gonna think for a moment. The mine? Which mine?
The one that's evidently in the well
Not yours, but
after
mine.
you deactivate the portal.
Oh no. That is not wise.
We need rocks.
Excuse me.
Is there not rock? Closer.
Well, I mean, whenever we try to go anywhere else besides the wheat field, we get teleported back to the center of town.
Hmm.
Also, did you hear that there's fish?
Are you trying to seduce him with sushi?
No.
I have no interest
can't-
in fish.
The fish need
Although-
names, though.
Oh God.
They are fish. Unintelligent.
My
You
God,
named
he
the
can
cows,
differentiate fish,
and they can't
but
hold a
not
conversation.
cows or dragons. But he knows fish.
More. I'm peeking through the window. More. Hang on. I got this one. Please.
Was that on purpose, or did you actually just?
He rolled a
It
6.
was on purpose. Never mind. You got this one. And I walk away.
That was convincing. That was a very convincing cough. I'm gonna give that to you.
Try not to make it too loud.
No. Eric will sit there and contemplate for a second.
You're just gonna hear Mishka yell, "Eric, get your ass out here! If I'm
Mishka's
going in the
gone.
well, so are you."
Misha's rough today.
Eric will look at Moore and say, "All right, there is one condition."
What's the condition?
We do not take from the walls.
You will have to relay that to the others. I am not the one that's lifting things.
You also may have to describe to Moore why they can't take from the walls because Moore was not there.
That's correct. Eric will turn to Moore and say, "We must not take from the walls. There is acid everywhere."
It sounds ominous.
That reminds me, I should put my cloak on.
Is Leora's is her bag of holding still in this hut?
No, Mishka has it.
Did Mishka take it?
Must have heard.
I don't think did Mishka take it? I thought we rolled the Mishka cares dice and Mishka didn't care.
It's
I don't remember
possible.
I don't remember. That's the issue.
I think you rolled a 1 on the Mishka care dice. What does that mean?
Mishka put it back down and left it in the hut.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so the Mishka's cares dice is a D4. 1 is she cares. 2 is she kind of cares. 3 is she could be persuaded to care, and 4 is go fuck yourself.
I think you rolled a
Okay,
2
so
because that's what I'm seeing last on the on the chat.
So she probably has it somewhere.
I thought you
Gotcha.
said she put it back down. You put it back down and left it where it was.
That's what I could have. That's what I thought you said too. But
That
I could be wrong.
And I might have
sound
done that. I don't remember.
it does sound vaguely familiar. We can go to the video
Okay.
later.
Okay. So for now, we'll just say it's here because we have 2 saying that. Eric
I'll
will
be honest,
go over.
I don't really remember, and if 2 say that I put it down, I put it down probably.
That's right, because Eric was in stasis, and Mishka came in and just started screwing with the bag, and then left it, and was upset that Eric wasn't talking to her or responding.
Oh yeah, and that's why there's that. Mishka will remember this.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So Eric will go over to the bag of holding, and will say to the bag of holding, "Pickaxe."
You reach your hand in and you will find a pickaxe.
Once again, Eric will say, "Shovel."
You will reach your hand in and you will not receive a shovel.
That's right. We already have
I got one.
Okay. Eric will hand the pickaxe to Moore and trot along slowly to the well, not really wanting to, but not seeing any other option.
Have you ever seen a scene on TV or movies where like someone who's not very sportsman-y is handed like a baseball or tossed a ball and they're like they like fumble with it and they don't know what to do?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what happens with this pickaxe.
Oh Lord.
And she's like, the fuck? What am I supposed to do with? Oh, okay.
Good question, Moore. But I do believe your strength is higher than mine.
What is your strength?
-1.
I think everybody's is higher than his.
Oh my god, am I stronger than both of them?
My strength is a 9.
Mine's an 8.
We're talking about the ability.
Yep.
Yeah, the ability.
Mine's a
That's
10. How the hell did this happen?
Wait. Mishka's stronger than you?
Faxes is a 21.
I would like to
Oh, wait, hang on. I messed up voices. Sorry.
I would like for everybody to realize you have not talked about what you guys are good at individually yet.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, I'm real good at talking and kind of smart.
Eric just doesn't want to be a part of it, so he just handed off the pickaxe.
Faxes
So-
don't think anything about it because pretty much everybody can tell what Faxes does.
Um, Moore will follow over and then hand the pickaxe to whomever is willing to take it, because she does not want this.
I put my hand out for it.
Fantastic. She hands it over. Because she's just like, I don't do this. Ugh, gross. Physical labor. No, thank you.
Eric will look over to to Huron. Are you joining us?
You know what? Is Trina going?
Moore's gonna sing us some traveling music.
Is Trina going?
I don't
Trina
believe
should
Trina's going.
probably go just in case.
If Trina is going, I see no need for me to be here. There. I'll be here, but not there.
Who said that?
Heron.
Heron did.
Oh,
Where?
okay.
Who's on first?
What's on
What?
second?
I don't know.
Heron can stay up here with the wolves and watch over our houses and make sure nothing else chews on the damn fence.
Can
Follows
you
us into the well.
keep an eye? Can you keep an eye on Aaron? He's a little high.
A little dearie. As
I don't know. It's on third.
as he says dearie, he'll hold his hand out as he's looking over at the wolves, completely not looking at the fact that he is asking for some mushrooms.
Do you want one or two?
He'll take two.
Hands over two.
Oh, how's the trip going for the wolf that you have tied up?
Oh, he's still up there for right now. Hasn't been hasn't been too long since he's taken it, so he's still there, but he's,
Is he licking the fence, saying the fence berries taste like fence berries?
almost. He's kind of chewing on the rope that you guys tied him off with, and saying this tastes like licorice. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. A heron's gonna go over to him and kind of like pet him gently. Maybe not eat the rope, sweetie. Maybe just
Just
here.
gonna look over. What the fuck's up with the dog?
What?
He wants to know what's wrong with your wolf.
He wanted to help me with a science experiment.
And I was supervising. No, I wasn't.
We noticed that the wolves were not affected by the acid, so we wanted to see if they were affected by hallucinogenics. Because acid and hallucinogenics similar-ish.
Ha? What? Ah,
We're
Use
left
your
unattended
words.
and we're left unattended and we're bored.
Mishka is currently at a loss of words.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are we, you know what? Let's just go down the damn well.
The Aaron approved before taking him. He gave permission. He signed he verbally signed a contract.
He signed a contract.
I mean, he did. He verbally did sign a contract. Mm-hmm.
That's why he's tied up.
Mm-hmm.
He agreed to be tied up. Everything was with consent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he had a strange smile on his face the whole time.
Still
So wait a minute.
does.
You're volunteering to get people high on acid and tie them up. This sounds like a great weekend. Where do I sign up?
Take two of these mushrooms and I'll see you next week.
Better tie my ass up before I take the mushrooms. I might kill some people.
A
See,
mushroom a
I
day
can't
keeps
take
the
you.
ninjas away.
I can't take you out
So-
if you have a bad trip. I can take the wolf out if he has a bad trip.
Question
Yes.
is the well inactive at the moment? Like there's no portal?
Once you hit the rune, it will deactivate the portal and open up so that you guys can get into where you need to be.
Eric will gesture to the rune that Leora hit previously to open the staircase inside the well for some reason. And show everyone, this is how you go down the well. Pushes it
All right. The portal will stop and the well will open.
Jasmine. Oops, sorry, forgot I was not muted.
I was gonna say Jasmine. Who?
Who
Eleanor
wants
Parsley,
to
Sage,
Who wants to
Rosemary, and
lead the
Thyme.
pack? Eric, you are not walking behind me this time.
Eric will slink his head down and then take the lead.
As a note out of character, is this what the first episode I listened to was, where y'all were touching shit that you weren't supposed to touch?
Yep.
Close. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think
Yeah.
this is the one after it, actually, because the first one involved me being lowered down in a bucket.
Yeah. This is the second time. The
We
first
were
one.
still touching stuff that we weren't
Yeah.
supposed to.
Yeah.
I remember explicitly typing, did you guys learn nothing from the first time you touched things in
Mhm.
this session without...
Mhm.
And you did not.
Mm-mm.
If there's
Yeah,
a
no,
slime
that
that
was
Mishka
Mishka.
cannot identify, she might touch it again.
No, that was because Mishka touched it, and then Mishka decided, I don't feel anything. Might as well lick it.
That sounds about right.
Oh yeah, that's the cold one.
Yes, the 3-year-old
Wait,
experiment.
hang on. That means that this has happened 3 times.
Yes, this is the third time we're going down the well.
Fascinating.
Uh,
No, I don't be going down the well. Like,
Moore
this
doesn't
is
know
the.
this information and I cannot metagame. Okie
Oh.
dokie.
Well, I mean, they could be talking out loud, and you could be having this conversation in game.
Oh, Mishka will not be talking about this.
Okay.
No.
So what happened
There
the
it
last
is.
time you
Eric
guys
is
were
trying
down
to
here?
look.
Yeah, guys. What happened the last time you were down here?
We almost
I don't know.
died.
I'm gonna glower at Moore when she asks that.
Mhm.
Why are you glowering at me?
Yeah, don't you flower at me. I don't know English very well. Common.
Common.
I just want to know what happened last time y'all went down there. You seemed really annoyed about wanting to go down there. I want to understand what
There
history
is
I'm missing.
nothing good down there.
Nothing at all?
We touched something we shouldn't have. A rock almost killed us. We almost fell in, and yeah.
Okay, so
And Eric will pop his head out of the well since he's already on the staircase and say, "Spit, and don't forget to pray."
There's something
one
weird about a
thing
clockwork machine reminding me to pray, but I'm for it.
I will
I mean, he does.
state, not great to touch things you don't know where they come from.
That's good to know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Eric is just gonna before everyone else starts piling. Eric is just gonna ask for just put his look his head up to the sky
Ah,
that you can
bugbear!
see.
What?
and just
Ah, bugbear.
All right.
yeah,
So,
Philip's still here.
yeah, I gotta take him off the map.
Oh, Leora's old sprite. Oh, we missed it.
There you go.
All right, people, join us. But no, so before we all pile in, Eric will look up to the quote unquote sky, and just ask for a minor blessing.
Minor blessing from the sky, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the ones behind me and say, "Watch your step. The stairs are booby trapped."
Whose boobies?
Not Mishka. She doesn't have those.
If you said that out loud, I look over at more like, are yours trapped?
She does
The
the
I
DM
check
were
more for
asking.
traps.
Wow.
The DM was asking that, so no, she didn't say that out loud.
All right, so, all right, you guys are making it down. those of you who have been in here before remember how scary it was in here. Eric, I'll pull your character over because you haven't
Making
yet.
our way downtown. Oh,
No,
Oh,
I'm
you
here.
did. You did. Okay. Who are we missing?
watch out for giant
Dink.
rolling ball.
We're missing Dink.
There's Dink.
I will be there momentarily. I am finishing a thing of tea in the kitchen.
That's fine. You take your time. I just dragged your token on there. That's all.
Don't touch
Thank you.
anything but the middle of the stairs.
Eric,
Yes.
do you like for me to lead, as I can just kind of find traps? I'm really good at them.
Oh, this is Trina talking. Sorry.
Uh huh. Uh huh. I'm gonna try and give her an
Eric,
accent. Forgive me if I always forget.
it's okay. You just as long as I know it's Trina talking. Eric will look at her and say, "Can you scout traps?
And much more. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be useful.
Hmm. Hmm.
Just be wary. I am apparently clumsy."
I got you. She will then disappear, and you don't know where she's gone. Every
Eric,
now and then.
Eric will
Go ahead.
Eric will look around and say, "I must learn this magic."
I
Every
was gonna follow you.
every now and then you're going to see Trina mark something on the ground, and you will see her mark it on the ground.
I kind of want to go back, watch the video where we're going down here, and see if that marks about where it was last time.
All right. Don't forget, people. You can use the arrow keys to move your token. We're
Can we just pretend I'm moving with everybody?
Yeah, I'll move
sure.
you.
Cool.
Can I proof check the work?
Yeah, sure. By all means.
One way to easily proof check her work is if we step on one that she didn't mark.
That's efficient,
not
but a bad idea.
not wise, but yeah.
There we go.
Eric is gonna stop here and call
Mhm.
for Trina.
Right, that's
Um,
why that one's red.
you will see Trina is already down at the bottom.
Well, the cave, yeah.
Is it just a
On the
perception check
platform.
to look for or investigation for
It
traps?
if you're specifically looking for traps, it's part of your feat of Dungeon Dweller.
Hey, there's an X. Don't touch it.
Do I have that feat?
Probably not, as you are
I
only
think
like
Eric just
level.
touched it 3 times.
Damn it, Eric. I think that's the one that almost killed us last time.
Somebody said they were stopping there and asking Trina a question.
Oh, if she's already down there, I don't think she can hear us from here, right?
Yeah, if you yell from up there, yeah, most
It would
definitely.
echo.
Eric
Okay, we're
cannot
up
yell.
here.
No mouth. That's right.
Well, he can ask one of us to yell down to her.
Or I could message her so there isn't a loud echo.
It's not that important.
Mind you, I'm 6 foot something walking down here in chainmail. We ain't sneaking.
And
You're
Eric
not sneaking.
is. How heavy is Eric again? Let's see. Where did I put that down? That would be.
Info about your about page
Eric is 280 pounds
or
at 5
features.
foot 11 inches.
Faxis, you're not on the map.
Yeah, I am.
Hey, he is.
I was. I'm under
He just
Tink.
went.
I think.
Dink is standing on him.
Dungeon
There I am.
Delver gives
Oh.
you advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll just without advantage? I'm
Yeah.
trying to double check her work.
Are you actively watching her thing, or are you just passively going, yes, she's doing very well, thank you.
I mean, I'll try to find something that she didn't see. So
Yeah,
that's kind of where I'm at.
investigation. Investigation.
I want to roll investigation. I'm
Go
good
for
at
it.
those.
You'll find a hidden Kilroy.
Ooh, 22.
Never mind, I'm distracted.
Yeah, because of Dink's cuteness.
I'm adorable.
He's so cute with his little Sherlock Holmes and his hat and his little magnifying glass, pretending to be an investigator,
My daddy gave it to me.
I am adorable, and you will quote
infantilizing
everything I
all
say.
gnomes.
So, Dink, you didn't find anything that she had missed at all. She found all the right traps. You will note though that the 2 red traps that she found, those were kill you in the face boulder traps.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and the
I've
X.
seen one of these before. This is a kill you in the face boulder trap, guys.
The X is it floods the mine, so the water gets shut off and now comes up and will flood the mine. It is a timed
Didn't that
effect.
happen to us
Yep, sure did. You
when we
guys.
ran out last time?
Yep.
Yeah.
The
All
circle traps are just regular. The stone falls out and it becomes a slippy slide and comes the whole way down.
Oh, man, I should have hit one of those whenever I was right here.
I'm gonna take a step back and look at all the traps and go, this place sucks.
Correctly. It was right here that Eric slipped, tripped, took Faxes with him down to about right here, and then got caught with the bugbear.
Yep.
All right, so Eric will stop we'll stop the party here, and point out the words on the archway.
No, it's not
Buddy.
meow.
Sorry.
Nope, it's all good.
Hold on. Do you remember what language that was on the archway?
I do, yes. Do you?
I don't remember what language it was. No, I might know it.
Celestial.
Is the archway still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the archway right in front of us.
I look at the archway. Is it in Common, Dwarvish, or Gnomish?
Nope.
Got nothing.
I also look at the archway. Is it in Draconic, Common, or Elvish?
Nope.
Is it in Celestial?
Sure is.
Oh.
I don't know Celestial, and I wouldn't know that, so.
Say the word hero and enter or something like that is what it said.
I have comprehend languages if we need it translated.
Please do. It may have
We
changed.
already had it translated. If anybody remembers it,
Eric will stop you there.
can I do a history check? See if I remember
well.
what it said.
Hold on. What'd you say, Eric?
Eric is going to stop Faxes in his track. Do not forget, the well pulls shenanigans.
Do 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 do.
Give me 10 minutes and I'll cast it as a ritual so I don't do this with slime.
You guys can take a short rest.
Nans, with all of these
I still want to
traps,
see if I remember it from last time.
Yeah. You don't.
Nope.
with all of these traps out here, do I recognize any symbols or words in Thieves' Cant?
No. These are not Thieves' Camp tramps. These are set by something else. And I didn't hear anybody say they spoke this language, so I don't think anybody in the party knows this language.
I believe the one who pointed it out to us was Liora.
Leora.
Lorana. Laura.
Leona.
Hi, my name's Laura.
Anyway, well, more ritual cast that.
More. Great job.
Are there any small pebbles or rocks near me?
Yeah, because you remember the boulder that landed here the last time.
Great. I'm just gonna be collecting small pebbles and rocks and chucking them down the big ravine.
More. When you read that, you come to understand that this language is celestial.
Hmm.
And as they were talking to you before, they did tell you that Leora spoke it, and you know Leora doesn't know celestial. But she does know something else. And it might be why
Demonic
she got in trouble.
or abyssal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's abyssal.
No, the actual words are celestial. She spoke in abyssal the last time they were down here. So she said the wrong words. You are now going to say the correct words.
Okay, so she'll be like, "You're saying that last time you guys were down here, Leora said these words?"
Believe so.
That's celestial, though. She doesn't speak celestial. She's a demon.
Well,
She's.
Eric will not understand.
I'm assuming she didn't say the right words because if she said something, you said something happened after she said the words.
We entered, and there were these floating mushroom tentacle creatures, as well as acid slime in the walls.
Hmm.
hey, Nance.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. You want to take a quick guess why the OSC is calling me?
Emergency job?
Maybe.
Well, I'm just saying it might have been she said the wrong language and got you to the wrong room.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you know the correct?
I'm typing it now.
More, please share. The correct answer. Please share. 10, 9, initiating self-destruct. 4, 3, 2,
Cut the red
1.
wire. It's a riddle. It says, "He is the keeper, she is the tamer, and they are the fluid of time." Well, the fluid of time is Heron.
I'm gonna turn to More and say out loud, future and the past?
Could you repeat that once more? And could you, since you know it, can you just type it in the chat so I can actually read it?
It's in.
I
It's whispered
It's.
to you, so you
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
sorry.
And don't forget the last part I whispered you.
What is thy name?
George!
Can Eric identify the riddle to get the answer?
Identify as in how?
As in touching it?
With like the identify spell?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Time could. Well, I don't think it's time because it says fluid of time, but she is the keeper, he is the tamer. They are the fluid of time.
Everybody can roll a history check.
Don't mind if I do.
I'm bashing my head against the wall because I played a game a while ago that had a riddle similar to this, and I can't remember it.
Baxter, I need a history check.
I'm actually gonna burn because I can a tactical mind and re-roll that.
Okay.
Or no, roll a d10 and add that. 13. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
What Eric's just
More,
gonna do.
you
Oh.
don't really know what that is. Like it's on the tip of your tongue, but you can't exactly. It's not there. Eric, what were you saying you were doing?
Eric, I'm gonna use twist the skein on myself.
Okay.
So I'm going to first level spell cast, and then what is that? I roll a d20, subtract 10, and add that to my roll.
Sure.
14. So I add 4 to my roll. So I am now at a 16.
For you, you remember a story. And Dink, you remember the same story. It was a story about 3 sisters. One controlled time. One controlled the life, and one controlled the death. But you don't recall the names. Mishka, you're sitting there throwing
Jeff.
rocks. You don't remember exactly what it is, but that story does tickle the insides of your brains as well. Faxis, unfortunately, buddy, unfortunately, with a 9, you're watching the rocks fall, and you're trying to figure out how far they're going to fall before you can hear them hit the bottom of the well.
It's a
Out of
wonderful. You'll never
character,
be able to.
I can't remember the names, but I think it sounds like it's the mythological, like the crone, like the 3 aged people, like the
You're
3
on it.
You
women.
mean the page?
You're on it. It is the Fate sisters. Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm. Can Eric do a religion check?
You got, what did you get, Eric?
I got a total of 16.
16. You can, but you'll be doing it at a disadvantage
Okay, so
because it is not your religion.
gotcha. How do you know what Eric's religion is? He doesn't have one.
Exactly. Eric doesn't have one.
Damn.
No.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was
Look
in
at
it.
the
I was in a
advantage.
stream for 5 seasons where my character actually became the fate of present or of past.
I was just thinking that. Hang on. Life, death, and time. Fate? Something about fate. Fate. I'm gonna just start throwing how to mispronounce fate and be talking at the wall. Fate.
Faxis, I whispered you.
Fate.
Escape.
Fati. Escape.
Faxis, I whispered you.
Fati.
Faxis,
He's typing.
if you're muted, I can't hear you.
He is
While
muted.
Hold on,
Dink is
my mic got unplugged.
Oh, okay.
while Dink is saying words similar to fate, can I roll to see if I recognize what the fuck he's trying to say?
How do you
Sure.
whisper again?
Slash W.
Slash W.
Slash W. I always do it backwards.
You do. You do.
Not W slash.
Correct.
It's slash
Slash
W
W.
space, and you have to make sure you get the capitalization right. So it's capital N, lowercase a and s,
Well,
space, then the message.
you can just hit enter once you hit N because nobody else starts with an N here.
Would you
Kadar.
like me to roll just wisdom?
Yeah.
Destino.
No.
Osud.
Are you looking up
Nulak.
different ways to say
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Eric
take
is also going
take an
to-
expert inspiration point.
My favorite was Destino, and that's Brazilian Portuguese.
Eric is also going to run a wisdom check real quick, just to be. I too have no clue what he is saying.
No.
Unme.
Y'all,
Los.
I'm gonna
Fato.
from watching the rocks fall.
Mm-hmm.
I spin around with a bewildered look on my face, and I'm looking around for a second. I'm like, it's Faxus.
And the door
Chuck
will
Chada.
open, and you guys are able to look inside and see
See that? I told you guys. Chuck Tata. It was Chuck Chata.
Tata. Love it.
Eric will turn to Dink and say, Uzche Orye 8fe.
Mm. Come back with that one then, huh? Come on, Dink.
8fe? 8fe.
All right, so you guys are on
And
the
8A.
far left map end of the map.
I
just like
airsway
that.
I at 8A.
I just like
Why am I tiny?
I love it. I'm
Why does
bigger
Eric
than
keep
somebody.
moving every time I move?
it's
Get in
canon
my
that
belly. Oh, he's bigger now.
Eric doesn't know much, but it's fate. It's canon now that he knows Pig Latin.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I never learned Pig Latin. I learned the Idig language
It's
instead.
Latin.
Is it Pig Latin where you take the first letter, drop it to the end of the word, add an E, and then say the word?
Yep.
You
Like
had A.
Iglay, Attenlay.
Yeah,
For
Exactly, A.
I never grabbed that one.
Yeah.
Uzche Orye 8fe is choose your fate.
Mm-hmm.
Oozing they. Aye. Ein me.
Gig was the one I don't remember how to do it now.
How well lit is this mine?
Very.
Use-
This is why it is not in dark mode right now.
Okay.
All of these
Okay.
gems are lighting up brilliant purple.
I just gotta say, not too big a fan of the gemussy in the middle of my screen here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Faxus.
It's stapled
I'm
shut.
gonna
Don't worry about it.
I'm
If
gonna
you
stare around looking at the walls and pull the pickaxe out and start taking a step forward.
I thought you were gonna say pig sack. Oh god. If you scroll out far enough, does this not look like a mouth to anyone else?
It wasn't a mouth
That's
that
what
he
I
was
thought it was
referring
at first
to.
until I scrolled out.
It was.
To me, it looked like the lower mouth, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. To him and I, to Eric and I, who were on the same page, that is not where we went.
Oh lord.
There you go.
Y'all
You can't.
decided to throw some
Why is there a
fucking rock
bridge?
candy down there. What the hell?
You can't see it. You can't
Actually.
unsee it now.
Actually,
Oh Lord, I need meds.
I would hate to meet their kids.
It's stapled shut. Don't
actually,
worry about it.
This is a legit character. I am putting this in the chat. I need people to also see this because I cannot unsee it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Faxus has a pickaxe, and he's going to go to work like a big old dwarf he is. Faxus, I need you to roll me a strength. And put yourself someplace on the map where you are actually going to be picking.
Well, he can pick from there. I mean, he has a pretty big nose.
Mm.
I'll be up here in this first little divot.
Alcove.
Yes.
Is there anything actually on this table?
There is.
Jesus.
More is going to follow
2020
Mish-
vision, dear God.
More is following who?
Mishka.
Okay. On that table there are all kinds of alchemical stuff, like the Bunsen burners and beak gears and tubes filled with all kinds of liquids. They're glowing a brilliant purple. It is liquid now.
Eric will get excited. For some reason, he knows this.
Faxus,
Just don't
roll a
drink
d8.
any of them.
Just gonna throw an
Yeah.
investigation
Got
at this
you.
table. 19. Nice.
What was that? What was
Those
that,
are
Hans?
potions. Faxis, I need Faxis to roll me a d8. In the
Okay.
span of an hour, you've gotten 4 crystals.
How big are these crystals?
About the palm of your hand.
God damn.
I'm
Is
gonna do
anybody
something
over here with
stupid.
me?
I
guess.
was for the majority of it. I'm gonna watch your back, but I'm gonna get bored and I'm gonna walk. I'm in character, and Rob's mad at Dink. I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna look over the side and get close to the edge and to see what's up.
Remember, when you scream into the abyss screams back.
As I'm getting the crystals off, I'm putting them in my pocket or my
Good idea.
satchel.
Good idea. Dink, you're looking over.
All right.
Do me a favor and do a acrobatics.
I swear to God, if she pushes me,
You don't see her. She's invisible.
I hate it here.
Then
Acrobatics?
why are you at the edge?
Mm-hmm.
Because Dink wants to
Curiosity.
look.
Please don't push me, for I am too close
So
to.
she does
Curiosity
push
killed me.
you, but she holds on to your suspenders. Hey, probably shouldn't fall.
I piss myself.
You will hear her whisper, "Thaumaturgy," and it goes away.
And I whisper back, "That's not what thaumaturgy does," and I cast prestidigitation on myself.
If you'll notice though, the crystals that were in front of you are now facing upward as opposed to out.
Did I see them move, or did
Yes,
I
you
look
did.
and they were pointed one way? I got scared and looked back, and they're looking back at me.
So they were looking straight, and then when you looked back at her to say that's not how this goes, you look back at them, and that's when they are now facing up. So taumaturgy made them go up.
Jump scare.
Jump scare.
I'll be over
You
here.
got the crystals a little excited there.
More, what did you say? I heard you say something.
Deacon got away from that edge quickly.
Yes, the crystals get erect when you get near them.
I don't remember.
Okay. I know we were looking at the potions with Mishka, and you told Mishka not to drink them, and I said that they were actual potions.
I didn't actually hear you say not to drink them, and I was debating on if Mishka would be drinking them or not.
I was going to say don't drink them until we get them like identified.
I am going to start putting the contents of this table into my bag.
Putting them in your bag is acceptable.
Take
as
them
long as
all.
they're sealed.
Take them all.
I need
And
a
the
sleight
table.
of hand check.
A sleight of hand check.
Oh
Mhm.
no, we didn't.
Y'all didn't see if anybody's watching you.
There are 3
Why
people
is it?
over there watching him do this.
Why
Mish-
does it feel like somebody's watching
Watching
me?
me.
so, Mishka, you are able to start putting them in your pocket. You do realize that some of the containers don't have corks in them, and you quickly find them and put them in there. But when it's time to pick up the actual apparatus, the glass part of it that makes everything become a liquid, you'll hear a little click as you lift it off.
Oh,
I
shit.
fucking knew it. I'm so bad at playing a
Hey,
rogue.
can I do a dex check to quickly put it back right where it was?
You don't need a
Indiana
dex
Jones
check
style.
for that, but yes, you may put it right back where it was.
Maybe if
Nance,
I'm
did I hear
dexterous enough, they'll never realize it got moved.
from where I am, like 50 feet away, do I hear a mechanical click?
You do
I would
not.
know what a mechanical. Damn it. You're on your own, buddy.
You are
I'm
able to put it back, yes.
Well, not only that, Dink, you're standing by me, and I'm still swinging a pickaxe at gems.
He's making
I'm
lots of
gonna,
noise.
That is true.
Can I? Hmm.
Mm.
I'm gonna raise my eyebrow and look at the two next to me. Hey,
Hold on. I am a professional. I'm going to pull out a bottle of some sort, or take like an empty bottle if there is one,
I saw
and
this in a
start
movie
filling
once.
it with water till it looks about the same consistency.
Are you
And
Indiana
I'm
Jonesing
going
this?
to Indiana Jones this shit.
Well, I don't know if what I just did fixed it and let it not trigger.
Go
I don't
for
know
it.
either.
So,
But, I mean,
Um,
I can investigate it, I guess,
You-
first and see if it's a
Isn't he
trap.
picking up what would brew the potions?
yeah.
You
But he did
realize that's
something.
not just one vial; it's like a bunch of tubes and glass and
No, it's all
burner.
one piece. It's all one piece.
Yeah, but it's just a big piece, though.
Right. It's all one piece though.
yes, I'm.
I'm just trying to make it the same weight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna investigate it to see if it's trapped.
Yep.
Hey, more. I think it's trapped.
I need to know how it's trapped.
It is not actually trapped, more.
Huh.
It's
I
just
hate it here.
it triggered an event.
Interesting.
Oh shit!
I pick it up and put it in my in their
Like
bag.
it's not about
Mhm.
standing on any of the train tracks.
Okay.
So,
You put it in Mishka's bag or in your bag?
Mishka's
Okay.
God damn! Here, you take it.
all right. For the loot,
She's like, I don't want any of this. Thanks.
for the loot page, what do you want me to mark down
Um,
so far?
alchemical supplies and
4 purple
alchemical
crystals.
station and 4 purple crystals.
Purple.
Well, technically, the crystals are in my pocket.
Well, then put them on the Discord under loot so that we know that you have them.
Yeah, I've completely forgot to do that.
Yeah. So far, everything in that is just mine.
Yep.
Right?
So
Mine.
this whole
Haha.
time, while those two are doing that, Eric's hand has been in his bag. He's just gonna slowly put away his alchemist supplies that he's had in his bag this whole time, and just not say a word, because no one asked for his opinion.
Nope. Poor Eric.
To be fair, as far as I know, you're just some sort of magic robot thing. I don't know.
I
I
have a
don't know that
mortar
you.
and pestle.
Again,
I have a mortar and pestle.
we have not talked about each other's characters and what we're capable of doing yet.
Hey, Eric. My person does herbs and stuff. They need a mortar and pestle too. They're a very useful thing to have.
Yes,
Um,
I believe those are the only two reasons why we would have a mortar and pestle. It's either medicine or alchemy.
Or spices.
Eric, are you doing a identify on the potions themselves, or are you going to wait till later?
Eric will wait till later, knowing Mishka.
Okay.
What does that mean?
They're already in your bag, and you don't know what Eric is good at, and Eric doesn't want to reach in your bag to piss you off.
I
I'm gonna
got that.
start walking the other way. That's also a good call.
For once, nobody wants to piss off Mishka.
Trina's gonna yell for anybody, and she's gonna say, "Hey, I think I found something over this way."
We'll stop here on the bridge and let her cross first
Oh,
because
yeah,
Eric is heavy.
she's totally across.
I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and go that way once I can. What the hell my computer just do?
Right there in the corner. Do you see it, Eric? That one's blue.
Blue dabba-dee-ba-da-da.
Eric will slowly walk in this cavern and observe the crystal. He'd turn around and say, I think it's more indigo.
Tomato.
Is that Moore's last
What
name?
is a tomato?
It's a potato.
Does
She'll pull.
anyone know the language she is speaking?
She will reach in her pocket and pull out
She
this
said
red.
she basically just told you blue, indigo, same damn thing.
She will pull in her bag. She will pull out a red fruit and will throw it in your general direction, not at you. You can choose to catch it or not. That's a tomato.
Eric will watch it limply fall to the floor and just kind of like roll towards him. Interesting.
It's a
Eric is
fruit,
going to use the
not a vegetable. Some people think
correct.
it's a vegetable, but it's really a
There is no
fruit.
such. Vegetable is purely a culinary term.
But they're tasty.
Yes, but I know that you can't put it in a fruit salad.
You could.
can.
It would taste like crap.
I
You
do
can put it.
know that maybe Mishka might be able to actually sell you a tomato-based fruit salad.
All right. So Eric is
What
gonna.
the fuck's a tomato?
Points to the ground. Eric's gonna do
I'm
what?
so
Eric is gonna use identify on this blue
Tomato.
crystal.
Okay. It is an emerald. The rest
Ooh.
of them, you get the sense that they are amethysts, but they're not pure amethysts. There are
Eric.
red flakes, there are green flakes, there are blue flakes, all mixed in with the purple crystals.
All right, Eric is then gonna run an Arcana check on this crystal.
I'm
19.
hanging back on purpose, and I'm just gonna take a second to look around for any traps or anything weird, because crystals don't move on their own.
You're correct, they do not. Arcana check. I'm gonna whisper it to you.
Mm.
While you are whispering stuff,
I already
I
whispered.
would like
Mhm.
to look for two rocks. One about the size of a dinner plate,
Mhm.
and the other one about the size of my hand.
Okay.
I need you to clarify. Is that purely this one, or is that all of them?
All of them.
Okay.
Would
Eric
you like
will
a
turn to Faxis and say, "Were you successful in collecting any crystals?"
I pull the 4 purple ones I had out of my pocket. I got these.
Be
There.
very cautious.
Look at him and say, "Okay," and I put them back
It
in my
would
pocket.
Hey, Dink.
it would be a
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Sorry, I wasn't sure you were done. Go ahead.
Eric is gonna share the information he now knows. He's gonna say, "It wouldn't be an overstatement to say the walls are alive."
Interesting.
I know the hills are
I
alive.
don't like
I'm kind of looking at Eric like I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but okay.
These crystals, they grow only on monsters. Of which kind, I am unaware.
That gets my attention. What do you mean monsters?
Eric will cock his head to the side and look at you like you're not quite comprehending the word.
No,
Monster.
no, Eric, I get the word. Are you saying that we are either inside or standing on top of a monster right now?
At that moment, that is when Dink is going to scream. Because,
Ah,
yeah, it's going to be a little higher than that, but yes,
I'm just
I can't.
imagining Led
I understand.
Zeppelin, you know?
Yeah, there we go.
I used to have that as a soundboard.
before we start this. Did I find those two rocks?
Nope.
God damn it!
Also, is
Not
it
yet, you
almost break
didn't.
time?
Before we do start this, yes, we are going to take a break. So people can go to the bathroom and then come back and we'll hop right into combat. Well, welcome back to the end of the world as you know it.
It's
Um,
the end of the world.
And I feel fine.
the last thing you
I use
heard
my inspiration.
was Deke screaming and saying, maybe you might want to get over here.
All right.
More, you'll see it because you've stepped out. There is some lizard-like folks now inside of the tunnels with you.
Oh, we have lizard crystal friends.
I knew the Jimmussy was diseased.
Mm-hmm.
You said the walls were living.
It can mean multiple things in that context, but yes.
Dink.
Okay, so regarding action economy,
Mhm.
we have an action, a bonus action, and movement, and a reaction.
Correct.
I want to move and I want to use my bonus action, but as my action, can I roll something to see if these things are sentient or intelligent,
To roll for
or even if I friggin' recognize them?
yeah. So to do that, it would be your action.
Okay, then I will do that. For my action, I would like to know if these things can be negotiated with, or if they are capable of negotiation.
If they're
What
Just
sentient
got
enough.
sound blasted for a second. Oh my god.
That was the
what
battle music.
what role would that be?
That's an investigation roll.
Investigation to know about the creature?
You could do animal handling, but you're not close enough
Well,
for it to be an animal handling, and it's possible you could do a nature, but
well,
I
that
don't
that's
know that Dink has been out in the wild long enough for this to be considered a nature check.
uh, yeah. I mainly, if you said investigation, I'm cool with that because I'm great at investigation, but I didn't want to fudge it. I was assuming that you were gonna say either nature or something like that. But if you, investigation, final answer.
Yep. You don't know.
I'm scared.
Hmm.
So
You've
5,
never
10,
seen these types
15,
of creatures before.
20, 25, 30, bonus action dash, 5, 10,
You can't bonus
15.
action dash when you action use investigation.
Well, hang on. That's what I was asking. I have an action, and for my action, investigate. For my movement, I move. For my
Right,
bonus action, I dash because I'm a rogue.
rogue. Do you have that specific ability as the rogue though? Because there are some rogues that don't have that.
I believe so.
Okay,
I used it in a previous game, but yes, cunning action, your quick thinking, blah blah blah. On your turn, you can take one of the following actions as a bonus action: dash, disengage, and hide.
there you go. You're good. Yep.
Okay, and I lost count. I think that's 15, 20, 25, 30. If I did that correctly. I
Mhm.
measured it out earlier. I think that's right.
Yep.
Did I learn anything with my nat 1?
No, you've never seen these before. These are brand new to you, and they are very scary.
I can assume it's a creature and not a rock. That's about it?
That's about
Or
it.
do
It's
I even
on
get that?
4 legs and it's got very sharp teeth.
Guys, it's on 4 legs and it has very sharp teeth. That is my action. My
Eric,
round, I should say.
Right. Oh, this is yeah. Eric will start off by moving his full movement from here to here. And then let's see. Is that wall in the way? I'm assuming it is.
Yes.
That one isn't though. Hmm.
Yeah, it is. There's a
Yeah,
corner
just
right there.
barely.
Would that be
Oh,
half
right.
cover for the corner? Or full cover? That looks like full cover.
That's full.
Yeah.
Then Eric, not really wanting to take his chances here, because can Eric see the one behind the wall there?
No.
No? Okay. That's right. I'm not broadcasting. Should probably broadcast that. Yeah, so I can't see that one, but I can see that one. Can I see that one?
Mm-mm.
Crystals
No.
are in the way.
Crystals.
Oh, so these crystals also count as a wall right here?
Yep.
Oh,
And
this is a
the
lot
fact
tighter than
that
what I thought it was.
this is a wall.
Oh, that's also a wall.
Mm-hmm.
You're correct on that. That is a wall. I was not paying
Mm-hmm.
attention. So I only see this one. Hmm. Okay, Eric will. Eric will firebolt. The only one he can see. Does an 8 hit?
Uh-huh. I don't think an 8 hits the broadside of a barn. I think it has a base AC of 10.
I don't know where it went. Where did its character sheet go?
It hits.
Found it.
Nope.
AC is 15.
Oh my god.
Ah,
Okay, that'll be the end of my turn.
Bro.
It is the basilisk's turn.
That
The
one
what
over
now?
there.
Listen, I have nanisms and I can't say basilisk, so I'm gonna say it the way I say it, and y'all are just gonna be happy with it.
I'm happy
question:
with it.
Did Dink yell out what he saw?
Nope, he just said, "Oh, real monsters."
I did say they're on 4 legs with sharp teeth. I
That's
Yep.
what
think
I
that's
meant.
what you told me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I screamed.
That's what you yelled out?
They have 4 legs
Okay.
and they have sharp teeth while I was running across the bridge. Like, help, help.
Mm-hmm.
Because if not, Faxus is still in there staring at the blue gem.
I did yell before initiative company, and then I ran across the bridge saying they're on 4 legs and sharp teeth.
Mishka,
Yes.
it's your turn, Mishka.
Your turn.
Yes. I am just because Mishka's feeling a little petty. More, are we gonna try talking these ones?
No.
Got it. That one there. And
Try to talk to a cow one time.
This one here, correct?
yep, longbow. 18.
That'll hit.
I am slowing it as well. 9. Which I don't really need to slow it. It's already at close distance. I really should be aiming for the farther away guys.
I think it's the only one you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure. And I'm going to move down to here and end my turn.
I put Mishka in defense position and
More.
end my turn.
Since there was an All Real Monsters reference, I shared the cross stitch that I have on my wall that I made.
Oh, real monsters. I love all real monsters.
Nice.
I think we've seen that before.
Well, I shared it again just in case.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen that.
It's such a great show, wasn't it?
That's the issue. I was young enough, I barely remember it.
My favorite one was the big fat chunky dude who has hands and his eyes were in his hands. He put them in his mouth and
From
Yeah.
yeah, he was my favorite.
Oh, that makes me squeamish.
I'm going to stay where I'm at
Okay.
because I think I can still reach the guy. Yeah. And I'm going to be like, hey, sharp pointy crystal dude. Don't want to be fragile and break and get vicious mockery.
Your luster is dull, and your cleavage is plenty.
There, that's
Whoa.
better. Vicious
He's
mockery is
right.
wisdom save
Never heard
14.
of robot flirt.
No, luster and cleavage
All
are
right.
the two traits of all rocks.
What is it that they need for a save on that one?
Wisdom.
They're
14.
super, super, super smart.
Is that sarcasm?
Are they super wise?
No, it was a
That's
hint. We should have talked to them because they're sentient. Damn it.
Holy shit!
They're not.
She wasn't
wise,
lying.
But they rolled well.
they did roll well.
Okay, well, nothing happens. I mean, unless you want to talk it out, then we could talk it out maybe. But, like, maybe not.
It's going to cock its head kind of like a puppy does.
Don't make it
Now you're
tilt its head like a puppy, then I'm going to want to pet it.
No more. These things
I was
are
gonna
say,
kind of
you're
cute
making
looking.
more
Don't poop the
association.
snoot.
So,
These are
uh,
bad danger noodles.
Bor, what is your next? Do you have bonus action?
Run.
No, running is boring. I will give. Who's going after me?
Paxis.
Faxos.
Where is Faxus on
Back in
the
the cave, you can't see me.
It
Oh.
doesn't need for bardic inspiration. All she needs is for you to hear her.
Oh, I can hear them.
I will start singing a song and be like, why can't we be friends?
That's a great song.
Right?
And give bardic inspiration to Faxus.
What's that give me?
A D6, I think.
D6. On your checks other than saves,
Okay.
I believe.
Is it a D6 at level 2 or a D4?
It's a D.
I'm not
D6.
sure which
Base is a
starts.
D6.
So
Gotcha.
you can have you have a D6 to use when you choose to one time for the next hour.
On anything but a save.
I think it's any D20 roll.
It might be every D20 roll that you make.
Any D20 test.
Yep. So any D20 test. So not attack rolls, but right? No, because that would be a test.
It's any D20 test. So if you fail a D20 test, the creature can roll the bardic inspiration die and add the number rolled to the D20, potentially turning the failure to a success.
So everything.
Yep.
All
And
right.
that includes
Sweet.
death, by the way.
That includes what?
It's death saves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know
Alright.
the death save. That's cool.
Hopefully I don't need it.
It's just a fun fact that I found.
All right. So this
Oh,
lovely
shit.
little dude had just enough movement to do the thing that he wanted to do.
Sorry, Eric.
Why are you
He
saying
just
sorry
wants
to
to
him?
give you kisses.
Oh, he's gonna stare at you guys. Anybody in that cone?
Oh, I'm in that cone. That's rude.
Yep. I need DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Mishka failed.
To me.
I can
21.
hear
God damn, more.
and
I
Eric.
know how to handle my alcohol.
Oh, great. Oh,
Oh, you passed. You passed. That's great.
Mishka didn't.
The highest con out of these three, and fuck, damn it.
So you are restrained, and you can repeat the save at the end of your next turn. If you are still restrained, the ending effect. So if you pass it, you're done. You don't have to worry about it. You can come out of it.
Yep.
If you fail again, The target is then petrified instead of restrained.
Oh hell!
And that's the
Each
end of
creature in a 30-foot cone.
30-foot cone. Well, then that includes
Yep.
Deke
Oh,
and
fuck.
the and Trina.
Damn it! Who
Sorry,
said that?
guys.
Who
Yeah,
said
it was
that?
me. I forgot my mic was on.
All right, there's Trina's. She got an 18. I
Con
need to make
save?
her. Yeah, I need to make
I
her.
literally have a 50-50.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna
So
be petrified for a second game in a row.
you're not petrified. You're right now. You're just restrained.
Oh, with my luck, I'll be petrified next round. Don't worry.
All right. Right. Here we go. Copy. So that anybody wonders what restrained means, this is what restrained means. Next basilisk.
Basically grappled.
No,
Mm-mm.
restrain's a lot worse than grappled.
It is grapple. You can at least fight. Faxis.
Is it my turn finally?
Yeah,
I hear them all yelling.
some of them,
Why is there an arrow on me?
because
You're on the ruler in the top left, the measure
no,
tool.
that was Eric.
That wasn't me.
It's
Oh.
Eric
That's me.
trying to figure out your spacing.
Hey, Nance, can I ask a terrible question?
Mm-hmm.
How shiny is our robot guy?
Pretty shiny.
Would the basilisk be able to see its own reflection with that?
No.
Damn.
Oh, if I
The
would have just
materials I'm made out of,
pressed the
they're not
digitation
that
to make him
reflective.
shinier.
I am primarily brass with silver lining.
Yes, you are indeed ass.
Faxes comes running out to here with his great sword in his hand. He's going to see this lizard thing that he has no clue what it is.
That's Mishka. She's a lizard folk.
No, not you, the evil looking one down here.
That's Mishka.
And,
She's a lizard folk.
Stop it.
Gonna use my breath weapon
Yep.
and shoot. Whoop, hold on a second. Not that one. What the heck did I hit?
I don't know.
I'd like to think that was in character. He's like, wait, not that one.
Right this way. It's a 30-foot.
Sorry, didn't mean to hit that.
Oh, good.
So it goes here. Flame.
It's a line. Okay, so it's not going to hit anybody on
Nope,
either side of it.
I did the line, and I have a line and a cone. I did the line so I don't cook any of my people.
Mm-hmm.
The everybody.
Yeah. Damn it.
They take it in their mouth and they eat it, swallow it down, and look at you.
God
They
damn
have
it.
-1. What the fuck?
So that you're aware, that's the second 19 I've rolled. The other one was a
Yeah.
wisdom.
You hear
Yeah.
Faxes go, huh?
You hear Dink go, I've never seen a dragonborn flirt before.
So that's your
You're gonna
action.
hear me. You're gonna hear me.
Swallow
Oh, I'm
that like a
getting good.
champ. Well, I moved and I attacked.
Okay. Do you have a bonus action?
Was that
Um,
sex? I'm so sorry.
Is that lizard sex? I don't know. Mishka, tell me.
What can I do for it? I can still move on a bonus action?
No, that's rogues. You would have bonus actions. If you click on your character sheet, it'll say bonus actions, availability bonus
Under
actions. Hold on, I'm pulling up your character sheet.
features? I don't think I have bonus
Um,
actions. I do have my action surge.
Action and bonus. You have no bonus actions. So if you scroll down past where it says, like, so it says all of your attacks, right? So attack name, and then it says mastery name, effect name, action name. Right
Okay,
below
no
that,
bonus actions. There it is.
Yep.
And I do have opportunities of attack.
yes. So if I walked past you and continue to walk past you, you can attack me. All right. The assassin's turn. All right. She is going to attack. That was a lot, Nikki. That was my eardrums.
Was that me?
I think so. Breathing in
That
the
was
mic.
Faxes.
Was it Faxus?
Uh,
Okay.
Oh no, the
There's
crunching.
some crunching.
Oh, I don't care about the crunching. It's the
I
breathing.
heard the breathing too, so that's why
Okay.
I didn't think it was me.
That's not you then. I don't know. It's somebody.
I
It was
also heard
Jack.
that.
It was probably Faxus because he muted himself just now. All right. All right. All right. Minus 15 on the attack. That's her turn. Dink.
Wait, did I read that right? 5d. What the fuck? Okay. Anyways,
Y'all don't know
all
what
right.
level she is.
Also,
I've been
she's a
waiting for
rogue.
this
She
to.
probably
Oh
has
fuck! I'm
sneak attack.
restrained. Okay.
What'd you say, more?
She probably has sneak attack too.
No, this one does not apply sneak attack.
Okay. I need some help with rules.
Mhm.
For sneak attack to go off, I need advantage. If I'm using a short bow because I can't move and I'm restrained, I get advantage if an ally is within melee.
So if you are restrained and you cannot move, explain to me how you're using your arms.
Well, I should probably read restrain one more time.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Because it
Also,
says you can't move. You have no movement.
your creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't
Okay, so I
benefit
can't
from any
move.
speeds, right? But also to get out of this, you need to roll a save, which is your action. Unless you
But that happens
prefer to
at the
stay in it.
end of my next action, you said. So I have to
I
still
clicked
take.
it. Let me click it. Where did I click it? Here it is.
Because I think restrained only affects your movement. So I technically have no move action, but I can still take an action and bonus action.
And the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. So yes, you can attack, just you're doing it at a disadvantage.
Does it cancel out if I use a short bow on this because Eric is in melee? So it's a straight roll?
I believe for rogues you have to be within melee range. Let me double check though, because it's the new stuff's handbook.
East.
Rogues. What type of rogue did you pick, or didn't you pick one yet?
I don't think I get a subclass until level 3.
Okay,
And
so
you
you
get cunning
didn't
action
pick
at level 1 or 2.
rogues.
You okay, sneak attack. You don't whoa, you don't need advantage on the attack roll if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet of the target. The ally doesn't. Here, let me do that.
I'm reading it.
Oh well, for everybody else learning the rules.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same rules as normal 5e.
Okay, cool. That's all I needed. Then yes. So all it'll do is counteract it. So your disadvantage from being slowly petrified is going to allow you to counteract the disadvantage. So your advantage for attacking becomes a disadvantage. Balances out, becomes just a regular attack.
Okay, so it's a straight roll, but under sneak attack, you don't need advantage on the attack roll if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet of the target. The ally doesn't. If the ally doesn't have the incapacitated condition and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. Technically, I have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Right, so you would not get sneak attack.
Okay, but it's
You're
still a
not.
straight roll.
Yeah, it'll be a disadvantage roll for you. What I was saying is that if you had some way of granting advantage, it would balance each other out to be a straight roll. But for sneak attack, it wouldn't apply.
Gotcha.
Just realized
Okay,
something.
so it's just a straight roll minus no straight roll, no sneak attack.
No, it's a disadvantage roll.
It's because yep. Okay, never mind. I'm on the same page. Well, I'm gonna do what I can at that guy.
Read
Disadvantage. Don't fuck me, Gil. Hey, disadvantage 17.
Cool. Hit the damage button
Uh,
on the Roll20 sheet. There you
wait, how did
Four.
that become 14?
go.
That's outside of my limits.
It added sneak attack.
Ooh.
So it's 4 plus 4, which is just 8.
Yes. I don't know why I added
It
sneak attack.
automatically is built in.
If you had that on your character sheet clicked, it automatically built it in.
Oh, yeah, it's toggled on. My bad. Yeah,
All
so
good.
that's just 8 damage on that. So that's my action.
Mhm.
I have no movement, and oh, I don't know if you're gonna allow me to do this. Bonus action hide?
You're gonna hide behind Miska.
Yeah.
You can't move, so no. No.
I cannot move, but can I duck? I'm small. Hang on a second. I'm small.
Nope. Nope. I will allow you to add Vex
Yo.
though. So there's that.
Wait, add what?
Vex.
Vex.
If you hit a creature with
Oh,
this
yeah,
weapon and deal
yeah.
damage to the creature, you have advantage on your next attack roll against the creature
Yep.
before
That's
the end
short
of
bow
your
thing.
next turn. Okay?
Okay. Now a Constitution save at the end of my round.
Uh-huh. And then it's Eric's turn.
And
Nope.
oh, no, hang on. That I had it toggled on for disadvantage, so technically that's an 18.
We'll take it off and you'll re-roll it.
Damn it. Automatic stuff. I'm learning. God damn it! Really?
You might
There's
be
your
saved.
8. That I'm cursed. I'm just cursed. Dink's gonna fucking die. I tried to be a nice guy.
You're
Nice
good.
guy's finished dead.
You'll be okay.
That is the end of my round, and probably the end of my character.
Eric.
So Eric is he's a bit of a predicament he sees here, you know. But he also sees an opportunity.
Because you're an opportunist.
Eric knows that these two are pretty close to each other, 10 feet to be exact. Hey friends, I think I might as well make you all aware of this by now. Eric is gonna cast Fireball using his new fancy staff he has. So let's see. Do I just click that? That's damage. That's not what I want.
Eric, that's a wooden bridge they're on.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Also, the only way that you can get back across.
But
you don't know
another
that.
spot over there.
You don't know that. You've been down there.
Eric sees threats. That's all he knows.
I get it. I get it. Yeah. Roll
Here we go.
damage. The
Okay.
roll 2 hit though.
Yeah.
Dexterity
Well,
between the two of them, huh?
As my
Don't
last
they-
words, tell my wife I said, hello.
Oh my god.
They still take half as much.
They still take half as much of the 25. So
Alright. Well, I rolled damage first for some reason. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna do it right because I need to learn how to do it right. So if
okay.
I roll this, okay, they'll take half as much as that.
Okay. Minus
So you take 10.
10.
Is the bridge burning?
I'll let you know here in a minute. Let's see, bridge, are you burning?
Or is it gone? 20 points
Gem
of
Cave
damage.
Bridge is burning down, burning down.
It's gone. It's gone.
It's
And
destroyed.
Also, so are the basilisks because they were on it. They will fall. You
That works
cannot.
for me, Eric. Good shot.
Tulpa wants special. Fucking love that.
2 problems down, 3 to go.
All right. Since Eric is still here, that was what? That was 3 charges from my staff. All right. As a bonus action, Eric is going to use Flame Step.
Uh-huh.
It's a DC 12 Dex save on this creature right in front of me. And while that's getting calculated, I will take my
Failed.
movement. All right, damage. It's gonna take 3 damage. And I get to move 10 feet in any direction I wish. Right.
Does that cause an attack of opportunity moving away from it?
No, it's a teleport.
Okay. That's why I wanted to ask.
Slash W space in my name. So how much does it take? 3? Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm hiding behind this wall.
Cool. That basilisk has not done its petrifying gaze yet, and it is going to do so.
Wasn't that the first one to do it?
Nope. First one to
Oh.
do is the one you just attacked.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
This one is the one that's going.
Oh.
Do I have to roll again even though I'm still fighting it?
No, because you're already restrained. All right. So this one, let's see where our line is. Oh, it's already there.
She's really just trying to get everyone in here.
I mean, I'm just going by the way he would be looking, and yes, this would be it.
Well, yeah,
Alright.
definitely since I just breathed fire at him.
What save is that
He's probably
again?
looking directly at me.
The Constitution save?
It's a Constitution save, yeah.
So it's
What's
only
the
2 of
pass?
us, right?
It's whoever's not already currently petrified.
What was the
Alright.
DC on it?
12.
Eric
12.
doesn't like that. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use your the DM's inspiration to redo that.
Faxis, you might want to use your bardic inspiration you got.
That's what I'm going to do. What do I add?
Roll a
1d6.
d6. Yeah.
All right. Eric will.
Whoo! 16.
Eric is going to do some fun stuff.
Let me see real quick.
More, you're fine. You feel it
I
at
got an
first,
overall.
more. You feel it like he's trying to hold you still with just his eyes, and then you remember they're not that pretty.
It's like, ooh, shine. Yeah, I've seen better.
Hey,
Yeah.
more after I'm done being restrained, I want one of these to keep.
Yeah, Eric will. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm just gonna be restrained.
Okay, you are restrained.
Name it, Dink.
turn.
For when I'm
Mishka.
gone.
Does rolling that con count as a full turn?
No, because it's the end of your turn that you have to roll that.
End of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can do everything but move.
Okay.
If the party wipes here, I just want everyone to know Eric took out 2 with a single fireball.
Jink, to answer your question, no. Casting and melee won't provoke. What'll happen is you roll a disadvantage.
So I was looking through my stuff. I realized that the game was not applying my ranged fighting style bonus.
Well,
How do I get it to do that?
well, I can fix it.
because I don't know how to fix it.
For a lot of these, I'm noticing it's just a toggle on, toggle off.
No
Um,
toggle.
What is your thing called?
Stop playing with your toggle.
It's in the feats. It's archery for my
Doggle.
for my fighting style.
Action type. It's an action, right?
No, it's just a passive. Features and traits. You gain +2 bonus attack rolls you make with ranged weapons.
I will play with it later, but in the meantime, go ahead and do the thing that you're doing.
Got it. I'm going to do that thing I do with a bow. On the one that is to my left. Hold on, my thing froze slightly. There we go. Thank you. You said disadvantage? Because I am restrained.
Yes.
It don't matter. That would be a 22.
Yeah, that'll hit. Which one are you hitting?
The one to the left here.
Okay.
It's pretty close, so I'm not going to bother with slow. 7.
You also already slowed this creature, but if you wish to slow it further, you could.
Does that stack?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think
No, it
anything
doesn't.
stacks.
It reduces speed by 10 until the start of your next turn. So
your turn just started, so it would have been on slowed, so you could slow it every time.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but there's no point because it's just about a close distance anyway, and
yeah, he can get you
I
10 feet anyway.
think I'm going to action surge and try to attack it again. Uh, 13.
Nope.
You said AC is 15, so nope. It's worth a shot, and I will do that con save. Time to get fucked by the die. Here we go again. Not bad, actually.
Nice save.
22. That is the end of my turn.
Awesome possum. I am. Who's next? I can't see.
Moi.
You already went.
Moi.
No, more. Moi.
More. It's Moore's turn. Okay.
That is how you say moi in French. Moi.
Sure.
I don't think that's true.
On opposite day, she'd be less.
I thought you were just trying to kiss her. Moi.
No.
Okay, I don't like being this close. 5, 10, 15, 20. Gonna move there. And going to do whip crack on this creature next to Trina.
That sounds like fun. Psh.
So I create a sound like a cracking whip next to one friendly creature and one hostile creature. The hostile creature must make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Where he failed.
Fantastic. He takes 10 damage. And Trina will have advantage on the next attack roll or saving throw she makes before the start of my next turn.
Nice. I like that spell. That's a nice spell.
The hostile target. On a failed save, the target takes 2d10 thunder damage and can't take reactions until the start of its next turn. Otherwise, it takes half damage, so it can't take any reactions.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. I like that spell.
Bonus action, I will give Dink Bardic Inspiration. Well, Dink Bardic
Don't matter.
Inspiration.
I'm out. I'm out of the fight.
He is currently being petrified.
Mishka Bardic Inspiration.
I am petrified.
Currently being.
No, I failed twice.
I know. I understand what the rules
okay.
say, but I am the DM.
It's fine, Dink. This is just what, the second time this has happened to you?
Yeah.
Oh, I
So,
know. That
Mishka,
last time
you
was
have Bardic
paralyzed. My bad.
Inspiration.
My bad.
No, it was restrained and petrified, I believe, by that golem that ate me. I'm so unlucky.
Mishka, will 12 hit you?
No.
Okay.
Hello.
Faxis. Faxis.
Yes.
24 will hit you.
Yes.
Aw, 2
Damn it.
damage. It's your turn.
Give me 1 second. My screen just went blank.
As did your mind, but that's not the point.
That happens all the time. What the hell? There we go. Okay, I can see again. I am going to. Well, since he ran up on me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna smack the hell out of the one that just ran up on me with that bit me. With my greatsword.
Nice.
Hmm.
10 won't hit it, though.
And I don't get advantage, do I?
I don't know of any way that you would be granting advantage.
Didn't think so. Cause yeah.
Petrified Dink wouldn't be helping with that.
No.
I'm going to use my action surge
Okay.
and swing at him again.
Good. Do it. There you
Now
go.
that's what I'm talking about.
Nine damage. Got it. All right. Faxes, that's your turn. Trina gets advantage on that creature to attack, correct?
Yep.
So advantage. She's going to swing. 26 will hit. That one's dead. She's going to turn and look at you. She's going to wink in a very sexual nature and continue on fighting. Dink, I need you to do a death save.
Okay.
Make sure you were very garbly. What?
Gonna shrug as she winks at Dink, like he's a statue.
Wait, who was she winking at? Was she winking at me?
No.
Nope, she wasn't.
Good. Where's the death save button?
It should be.
It should appear once you have your
It
HP
pops
zero.
up when your hit points go to 0.
Well, I don't have it, so a
Because your
death
hit
save is a
points
con
aren't.
save.
Hold on, you will look. Your hit points aren't at 0.
Just
Okay.
remove your hit points down to 0.
So make it say damage. There you go.
Do I lose all of my temp HP? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you can hit that roll button right there.
Cool.
It automatically marked it for you. All right.
Could just save me some time and rolled me a 1. Damn.
Eric, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
Damn false hope game.
Girl.
Oh, let's see. I am. What's the term? Can't move. I can't do nothing. Pretty much. What's the term?
You're restrained, yes, but you can still
Fuck
attack.
Restrained. Gotcha.
With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yes, with disadvantage. So I'm going to change to that. All right. I am going to firebolt this fucker right here.
Okay.
It doesn't have a radius. It's not. It's firebolt, not fireball. So don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's just a bolt of fire comes out of your hand and shoots it right at the basilisk. Yeah.
That
A
does not
firebolt
hit.
fired by a fire crossbow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, and then can't move or pretty much anything else. So I'm just gonna. I roll my con to
Yep.
see if I'm unstuck.
You are not. You are becoming petrified.
Gotcha. I rolled that with
What?
disadvantage. Was I supposed to do that?
Hold on, why
Nope.
would he have disadvantage on that?
Nope. I don't. That's right. Undo it just like he did, and then roll a con.
Gotcha.
Gotta be careful of
Just
that,
by the
guys.
way, I'm rolling death saves and I do not have any actions, correct?
Okay. Yeah, that's an 8. Never mind.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm,
Eric,
I'm
the
still
same.
stuck here.
Yep, the same thing is happening to you. Only becoming petrified.
I hate it here.
Basilisk
Metal
is
turning into
dead.
stone.
Yep.
Nobody understands me. Always picking on me. I'm the new
Mishka.
guy. They just have to come at me sideways. Bunch of
I-
jerks.
Pretty sure I came at you always.
Bunch of pickle smoochers. Smooching pickles.
Mishka, you're gonna
Shush.
see Eric all of a sudden just is hard as a rock. It's not metal anymore. He's rock form.
Hey,
and
hey.
and Dink is also, and you are now stuck literally between a rock and a hard place.
I scream at my
How's this-
genitals. What's happening to me?
What's the basilisk looking like? Like bloodied or
He's looking pretty chunky.
what does that mean? Is it fat?
Yeah, sure is. Sure is.
Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna throw a turn away and throw an animal handling at it. Fuck it.
Ooh, nice. I like when you guys go balls to the walls trying to figure out stuff.
That was the
I'm gonna
first
throw an
thing I
animal
did.
handling at it and try to I won't say befriend it, but make it not angry at us. That's this goal. Fuck it. I'll throw the DM's inspiration at it too.
Well, roll your first roll and see what happens.
Never mind.
You
I'll
don't
take a
need
22.
DM's inspiration.
That is a nat 20, by the way.
It is your nat 20. It is your nat 20. All right, so let's just see.
We could have used
That's
that on an attack roll.
It'll be fine. Let's just see.
listen. It's a lizard. I'm a lizard. It makes sense.
So at first he
He
looks
should
at
quit
you.
trying to mate.
He looks at you, and then he darts his eyes someplace else, but he's keeping his eye on you. He doesn't necessarily stop being angry, but he's no longer focused on you.
Kill my friends. All right.
As a bonus action, can I just throw a chunk of dried meat this direction, get it to fuck off?
Sure, most definitely.
That's what I'll do then. Let's see if it does anything.
Hmm. His eyes will now follow that chunk of meat and look at you, and then look at the meat.
Get it.
More. It's your turn.
Okay. I will use whip crack on the one next to Mishka.
You bastard.
So dexterity save for this one.
Mishka tries the friendly one, and you say no.
Oh wait, sorry. It's the one you friended. Then
Yes.
I'll do the one next to. Oh, there's one right now next to Faxus. The one next to Faxus.
Yep.
My first thought was I go to do that, and Moore's like, "Oh no, you don't, you violent fucking lizard."
Yeah, remember the wolf you shot for no reason?
We needed leather.
Well, Basilisk hide is good too.
It's a
We
dex
got
save,
3.
not wisdom.
We got one of them already down there.
So DC 14 dexterity saving throw for the one next to Faxus and me.
He got a 17.
But that was a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, my bad. That's my bad. You need a dex there, though.
Good call.
Not 1. Nope.
God damn.
Not 2, but, you know, a 1.
17 damage to it.
We'll take it.
And no reactions, so I can back the fuck up. And Faxus has advantage on the next attack roll or saving throw he makes before the start of my next turn. That's all. Well, actually, Bardic Inspiration. Faxus.
All
Hey,
right,
someone's getting
Faxus.
towed down the block.
All right,
My turn?
Faxus, you're up. Oh, and yes. No, after more is the basketballs. But you have Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Isn't there 2 people?
If you call them people, this
Well,
one.
2 things.
This one's gonna go here, and then look at you, and he's gonna take a step over here. And if you don't do anything, he's gonna just run over here and grab the meat.
That was my plan all along. No.
This one is gonna attack you, fastest, and he's doing it at disadvantage, correct?
I don't think it. Hold on. Do. It just takes damage. It can't take reactions. It doesn't cause it to have disadvantage. It just gives Faxus advantage.
Okay, so it just attacks as normal. Will 17 hit you, sir?
Yes.
8.
Ow.
If you haven't been hit yet, remember you had that 8 temporary hit points.
Oh,
From more
no, they're
earlier.
gone. That was that just wiped them out.
Yep. At least you shielded it.
Man, this is a hell of a game of freeze tag.
It's a really good one. All right, now it's Fax's turn.
I am going to smack the hell out of this one again with my greatsword with advantage. Good God Almighty!
Yep. Now do the damage.
Well done.
He does not look well. He is struggling to stand on his 3 legs.
Cut off one of
Why
its
does he
legs.
only have 3 legs?
Because the other one, he's holding it like he broke it or something.
Oh.
Oh my
I just
god,
done
so cute.
fucked
I
him
want to
up.
poop the snoot.
So cute. Want to boop the snoot. Yeah, he's currently bleeding. Bonus action, Faxis? Oh, you don't have any.
No.
Laughed at it.
All right. Trina's going to come in.
Oh, now we got him flanked.
So she'll be rolling
We
at
got
it.
him on the ropes now, boys.
She'll be rolling at
Ugh.
advantage. 23 will hit. Why are you rolling twice? You should not be rolling twice.
One of my favorite things to do is zoom on Trina and look at the crazy eyes.
Mm-hmm. Got him. Dink, go ahead and roll your second one.
Oh dear God!
Yay! Eric gets to roll his first one.
Hooray!
Come
False
on,
hope.
Eric. Come on, Eric. Eric, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Oh,
Misha, it's your turn.
did
That's
Eric
good.
roll a saving throw?
No,
He
he didn't.
hasn't rolled it
I
yet,
didn't.
but it's fine.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, barely.
Yes.
Okay. How do I do that again?
So on your character sheet, you had to make all of your hit points go to 0.
Hmm.
Wrong character. Need to click mine. There we go.
So do you see where it says damage and health and it has a 1 in between? If you
Click the
make that
negative heart.
if you make that box say 20 and then hit the damage button, there you go. Now you can hit roll. How have you guys been tracking your oh, never mind. Whoa, look at you. Look at you with your
All right.
I'm not dead.
Am I restrained still?
You are restrained, but you are not petrified.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'm going to. I almost said throw an arrow. Shoot an arrow at the bloodied one.
Yep.
I don't think I'd have advantage of that situation.
Mm-mm. Nope. 11 doesn't hit.
Which one did you shoot at?
The one
The
in front
bloodied
of you.
one.
Hey, watch where you're shooting.
I was aiming for you.
Wow. Wow. I like it.
I flipped Nietzsche off.
I'm gonna walk away because I'm bigger than that.
You ain't walking anywhere.
All right.
Just kick a man while he's down, why don't you?
More.
Hmm.
It's your turn.
Is Eric at 1 hit point?
He is at 1 hit point.
I only have 1 more spell.
That one is also very bloodied in front of Faxis.
I will vicious mockery the one in front of Max. Pretend I say something cool. And make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, it wasn't cool
How?
enough.
How? How? I don't understand. How? That was a crit, by the way. I don't
I
understand
hate it
how.
here. I hate it here.
I actually hate it.
I will toss a mushroom to Eric.
How is he gonna eat it? He has no mouth.
I'm sure
It's
there's
the
a
thought
way.
that counts.
Shove it
That's
in the
no
hole
good.
in your head. Hopefully you absorb it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a way.
Wait, he has
How
that
many hit points
Sharpie
do I
marker on
gain?
his shoulder. Just draw a mouth and smash it in it.
Where there is a will, there is a way.
Maybe if
How
you shove it
much?
in the hole, the hole in the back of your head, it'll work.
Maybe if I shove it in the hole, it'll work. Maybe. Okay.
That's what she said.
All right. So how much HP do I gain from that mushroom?
One.
Just one.
All right, I'm at 2 HP now
Yay!
Progress.
until I fail my con save coming up and go down again.
This one, Misha, is going to look at you, wonder what you're doing, and is going to slink back over this way.
I'm following my, well, not new friend, but it's not trying to kill me, so that's
Mm-hmm.
good enough.
I'm rubbing off on Mishka. I'm gonna make her want friends.
Uh-huh. All right, Faxis, your turn.
Am going to smack the hell out of this one in front of me again. Wrong weapon. There you go.
That hits?
That's a crit, ain't it?
No, it's a dirty 20.
Oh.
Mhm.
You rolled a 13, you got +7 to all of your stuff. He is down.
I'm going to move over here.
Think. Before
Yeah.
your turn comes up, the
Mhm.
assassin's going to look at you, and, you can't really look back, but she's going to do something. Let's see if maybe
I do not
something,
consent.
you don't want to consent to this one. It's gonna hurt. Um,
Mhm.
she's gonna do something funky with your hands, her hands, and hopefully out of the sight of anybody trying to look at her, she is putting a potion inside of you.
Am I married now?
No, and then she's going to move off to Miska over here.
Can
Miska,
I roll a
I
perception check
hate
and
it.
see
you
if I
I
can.
feel
can?
violated, but I
You
think she's helping.
can. You can more. You can roll a perception. Yes. Mishka,
I don't think I noticed.
do you want that Basculus as your friend? Because I think he's gonna go over the edge. Mishka,
Hello? My headset died.
all good. Um, she wants to
Yeah.
know if you want that as your friend, because she's pretty sure it's gonna go over the edge.
I would enjoy it as a friend.
Then I won't attack it, but I can't promise you anybody else won't.
I'm gonna stare daggers at the Dragonborn.
All right, Eric, it's your turn.
All right. There's only the one left, right?
Yeah, it's running away. Yes.
Running
and
away.
I can't see it because of a wall. So I'm just gonna do my con. See if
Heads up
I'm
back.
no longer stuck as this. Hey!
Very good. You are no longer restrained.
All right. Do I get a? Is it the end of my turn?
That's your turn, yeah.
Okay.
Mishka,
Yes,
your turn.
I will of course approach it with another thing of dried meat in my hand, and I'm going to. You would want an animal handling for this, I take it.
Mm-hmm.
Bum bum bum. I'm not going. I'm also going to roll the. Hold on. So I can use tactical mind, which give me a D10. Can I also use the bardic inspiration on top of that?
Yes.
Mhm.
Beautiful. So if I get a 1 and a 1, it just means that the world hates me today.
Hey, I don't want to hear it. Twice. Twice.
So D10.
Oh, Dink,
That's
I've
an 8 to a
messaged you
19.
twice. Do me a favor and roll that.
And I'll roll that one just in case. So that is a 17 plus 8,
Um,
16. Or 26.
Oh.
23.
20. I mean, either way.
why are you rolling at disadvantage?
Hmm?
Mishka.
That was with advantage.
So 11 would be your save, right? So 11 plus 8 is 19,
Oh,
Plus
25,
6,
sorry.
25.
25. Like, I suck at math, but that math I know. Thanks, guys. You make me feel better.
I said 26. I was closer than whoever said 23.
Yeah, you were. um,
That would be the one with a 6-year-old in school, so he's screwed.
he is eating out of the palm of your hand, but he's still doing it very gingerly, and he is still backing away. More.
Um, is there anything I can do to help Dink?
Yeah, go
Pray
over
for
and
me.
do a investigation check on him when you get over there.
10.
He doesn't look like stone anymore.
I will cast Cure Wounds.
That's right. He's no longer stoned.
You now have 15 points of health, Dink.
Am I in
Plus,
Valhalla?
no, plus the whisper I just sent you.
Is that a command? Do I have to?
Do you have to what?
Feel?
Yes. Yes, you do. Yes. Yes, you do. You
Okay.
sure do.
Wow, I feel great, guys. How's everybody doing? Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't feel like dying today.
I look at my hands and
Uh-huh.
I look at Dink and I look back at my hands and I'm like, I didn't do it.
You
Fax is
No,
touched
gonna
I
yell.
just feel really great. Is this what marriage feels like? I love you. Let's get the fuck
Fax,
out of here.
Faxus is gonna yell over his shoulder. We can't. Some asshole blew up the bridge.
I'm pretty sure I could make that jump.
Let's not try.
Let's not try and
Okay,
see we
I
do.
won't.
Okay. Misha, unfortunately, this basilisk is going to just slink down, and he is going to go down into the depths of the dark purple, thus ending your combat.
Oh
Well,
fuck, there was another one. Should we go after him, guys? I think we got this.
you
No.
saved it. You saved any more possible fighting between me and Mishka.
Well, you know. I didn't
Because I
do
was
it
gonna roll a die
intentionally.
100. I was gonna roll a D100. If it was an even, I attacked. If it's odd, I didn't.
Well, I didn't intentionally do it, but hey.
Let's see. Well, I would have left it alone. I was gonna try to drop kick
So,
it off the edge if I attacked it.
all right.
Actually, would I have been able to hit it with reaction?
Yes, if you chose to.
Would you have allowed me to try to do a grapple as a reaction?
No,
You'd
Damn.
probably have to do a strength check because I'm 6'6", 250 pounds at
not
full
you.
run.
He was trying to get the basilisk.
I'll grab the basilisk.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I'd just poison your food.
As she's the one that preps it. Yeah. All right. You
Anyway,
are
you're just gonna hear have a deep sigh and walk towards the carcasses and get to work.
I'm gonna yell out, "Be careful with those fangs! Do not get stabbed by them." They look dangerous.
okay.
Ah,
So,
would like to go home.
survivals or nature? What?
It's like I would like to go home now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god damn it. 5? Fuck me.
I'm gonna go back over and try to remove that blue crystal.
Okay.
Eric was just about to do the same thing.
So one of you can roll it, but it will be a strength to do so.
I got that.
The other one will be advantage. So you'll one is helping, so it will be run at advantage. So the two of you can
Okay,
decide between your strength scores who's going to do it.
Hey, guess what? Faxus, he's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can.
Since I have a 21
Yeah.
strength, let me do this.
Mm-hmm.
With advantage. Hey.
You are able to pull that out.
Is it the whole rod?
Who was
It
it that
is.
gave me advantage?
That's Eric.
Me.
I hand it to Eric. Here you go.
Mishka, for your survival
Okay.
check, you're going to be able to get one tooth. You're about to go for the scales on the basilisk, and then you see the eyes are open and they're this brilliant emerald. And you think for just a second, I can get that eye. And then your knife slips and you stab it in the eye. So
Assuming it's because she's a little
Fuck.
crestfallen now. So, tooth, no scales.
tooth, no scales, no eyes.
Got it.
Can somebody try to get its claws?
Not able to. Somebody
Alright,
else
so
can
okay.
attempt to get the other one.
I start dancing with more.
I'll be honest.
Pretty
that
damn
was
well.
just a really bad survival check. That's literally a crit. So,
It's not a crit, but
Come
What
on, girl,
Is
bust
it-
a jig.
it's a critical fail. It's a crit.
What? Oh yeah, yeah. You critically failed. You are dancing around more. If more is dancing back than you were dancing with, but
I feel great. We need to dance. We got to get out of here, but I think we got a second. I
What
bust
do
a
with
move.
slightly less energy.
What do we got to roll to try to get the things from the basilisk? Nature?
nature
Survival.
or survival. Yeah, I prefer survival, but
Alright, I'm gonna
Right.
go over and try to get the other one.
Mishka on
Yeah,
that one.
Eric.
Yeah, go ahead, Derek.
Eric is gonna attempt to get the claws. Wait, so what's going on with this one right here?
So
What was
Misha,
already taken from it? What
it has not been touched yet. Misha was just rolled to see if she could get anything from it.
Gotcha. I am willing to help Mishka.
You should do that weird roll a d20 and subtract 10 from it. See what happens.
To your survival check there
Yeah.
is a to harvest it right now, or is that just to see what you're gonna get from it?
That's just to see what he's gonna get.
Or that's what I'm pretty sure that's what harvest means. So
Yeah, it
yeah,
is. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you have a +4 to survival. I have a +4 to nature. Might as well. All right. This could either make it better or make it worse. Are you sure?
of course.
We're
All
going
right.
off of your 10, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm rolling a d20, and then whatever I get, subtract 10, add it to his roll. It's a 13 now.
Unless we want to say that those two dancing next to me is inspirational.
No, if anything, it'd be a distraction.
Okay.
Hey, our rolls were pretty good.
No,
She's definitely
you
better than
guys
mine.
are dancing phenomenally. The problem is Mishka's grumpy,
Yes.
and dancing's probably not in her repertoire.
All right. That was my last spell for
Mm-hmm.
the time being.
So you are able to get 3 claws, and that is it. Faxis, you were looking at trying your luck on the one that Mishka had already gotten.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
See if I can get anything off it.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
All
No,
right.
unfortunately, you're unable to. Trina's gonna say, "Hey guys, as much as I love the dancing, it's great and phenomenal, but can we get out of here, please?" And Mishka, you won't be able to go that way, sweetie. You have to go this way.
Gesture at the exploded bridge. Yeah, no shit.
Mm-hmm. You
Eric will
can.
raise his hand. I killed 2. How many did you kill?
Ooh.
I killed this
Ooh.
dance floor. About you? Oh,
Yeah.
you also killed the bridge. We're gonna give you that one. That's like 3 kills. You're doing fucking fantastic.
I'm going to look in this rock pile for 2 rocks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One the size of about a dinner plate, and one that'll fit in the palm of my hand so I can use it.
All right. I need you to roll a nature to see if you can find it. For the rest of you who have followed her over here, she, nimble as a mouse, climbed up onto the board and fantastically just wallied and danced her way across this plank here. The rest of you are going to have to give me acrobatics checks to get across that plank.
Can I persuade
I
a
go
perception
first.
to see it?
You cannot because there's rocks all over this place.
And there's no advantage to this, right?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna go for the robot nature boy. I need you to find these fucking rocks.
More, you're able to get across super easy. It's nimble. Mishka was not having any luck finding rocks. Faxis, you're able to get across fairly easily. So more is over here. Faxis is over here. Dink, did you roll in acrobatics?
No.
I'm going to cartwheel through the air and try to make this flamboyant as possible.
Oh, you do it. You're able to get across.
11.
It's not as good as you think it is in your head. Everybody else is still applauding
Look
you
at
though.
Mishka.
I'm just gonna one up him.
Mishka
Yeah,
danced like a ballet
one up,
person across there.
one up the guy who almost lost his life. That's a good job.
I put a
Alright.
hand up for a high five while he dismounts.
She.
As per
She-
Mishka's request, Eric
Okay.
will search for those stones as well. Just
Nature.
give that a quick. $69.
Nice.
Nice. Eric can't find anything, so he's gonna.
New rock pile, new nature check.
All right.
that wasn't gonna sound right.
You
So,
find the big rock, Misha.
all right. So,
But not the little one.
No.
I forgot why we
Okay.
were here. This is great. I love you guys.
We're down here to find fucking rocks.
And yet we touched the thing.
Dink,
All
did you?
right.
Touch it this
I
time.
didn't give you any mushrooms, did I?
Oh,
No, but you saved my life, and you are like my favorite person in the world right now. Just letting you know.
Eric doesn't like this. He's gonna run an Arcana check on Dink.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I left
Mhm.
the game. Hang on, I'm loading back.
Okay.
It's okay. Take your time. Your
I'm getting
Arcana check.
excited out of game.
Your Arcana check on Dink shows that the only magic that was put on him was a potion and a spell.
Hmm. Eric doesn't like this. He's gonna move on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, Trina already ran off. She's gone.
She
I
knows
will
what
wait
she
with Trina.
did.
Mm-hmm. Mishka, when you're right there, do me a favor and hit a perception.
Perception.
Right here, when you were walking by, there's a book on the ground.
Right where?
Yes, thank you.
Ah. She will snatch it and put it in the bag.
Cool.
And then I'll go to that pile of rocks and do another nature check.
Oh,
I
fact.
will assist you.
Ooh, you're getting an assistance roll with advantage. No rocks. Not any that will work. There's a ton of rocks there. They're just all broken into pieces, or if you pick one up, you think it's really good, you flip it over, and it's got a crack down the middle.
It would be hilarious though if Misha is just like, "There's no rocks," and it's like, "There's like 40 right there."
You're just gonna see Mishka grab a rock, throw it down the fucking mine shaft, swear, and leave.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I'm gonna see if I can find any big ones on my way out for them.
She has the big one.
Do they?
He doesn't know that. Don't tell him that.
Oh, okay, yeah, go for it. Roll your nature.
Nope.
Oh no, you're not even sure what you're holding is a rock.
I can't even find my feet at this point. That could be a turtle. That could be a rock. I don't know.
I like turtles.
I'm headed out. Don't hit the
Eric doesn't.
traps.
Eric doesn't like how bubbly Dink is being, so Eric will speed walk up the staircase.
I wonder what this button does.
Would you require me to
Um,
actually roll if I wanted to jump over
Why
the
is
trap that I
somebody
know
dead
that
in
is
the
there?
middle of the walkway?
Yes, I want you to roll an acrobatics.
I asked if. Fuck it, we're doing it.
Well, if you're
What?
going to do it, an acrobatics. If you don't want to do it, it's not an acrobatics. Just walk around
Hey,
it.
method acting. I can't work around it.
There you go.
Why did Trina die in the middle of the walkway?
I'll explain it here in a second. You do spectacularly jump over that.
Woo! It's a good day to be alive. Haha, never gonna catch me.
Until you come up there and you see Trina impaled by 20 different spikes. And she definitely did not stand on the block that had the X.
I search for traps. Whether they are triggered or not. If there was a new trap, I would like to know.
Okay. That is your.
Investigation?
Yep.
Wacha!
Nothing new that you see.
I will also search for traps.
Go for it. Investigation.
Does anybody have a potion? We need to get this bitch up alive.
I
So,
can give her a mushroom.
more,
Oh, that's a great idea.
you're going to see. Factually, now that Dink has moved, and Dink has
Yes.
stepped on another pressure plate, and that retracts the 20 spikes that came out of her, and she has now fallen to the ground, bleeding out.
I fixed it. Somebody give her a mushroom now.
I give her one of the mushrooms.
He's too happy about somebody's death.
Subsequently, I moved out the way. She'll be just fine. She just needs a little rest.
She's gonna get up.
Welcome back to the world of living. I jump over her and continue.
She's gonna rub her eyes. What just happened?
Life.
Snake impaled you.
Uh,
Died.
Dink, you might not want to move off that pressure plate until we know it doesn't re-trigger when you move.
He's
Whoops,
already
sorry.
gone.
Yeah, no, I'm gone.
He's
You
already
better hope it don't
gone.
re-trigger because you just re-killed her.
I didn't even think of that, actually.
She
Rob
stands up,
didn't think of that.
She stands up, the spikes come back up. Bow!
Oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, and I jumped over her, too, so I may
Yeah.
have just impaled myself if it
You might have.
re-triggered. Shish kebab, 2 rogues in a row.
She
One
step,
trap, 2
you
rogues.
step off. You step off the fucking off the pressure plate. Swanton Bob.
Dink's sitting there looking like a corn dog. Spike
Um,
up his ass.
More will help Trina walk the rest of the way and
Yes.
whisper, "What did you put something in him?"
She will whisper you an actual whisper as you all are walking out.
I run out and start doing laps around the town.
Hey man, did you get some of that Colombian marching powder?
I asked
Huh? What are you
Trina
talking about? It's time to march. Bye.
I asked Trina out loud, did you miss a trap or was that a new one?
I think that was a new one. It wasn't there when we came down.
So I'm gonna yell out to everybody, don't exit yet. Wait for everybody.
I don't wait for anybody.
Oh shit.
Dink, this is how you die.
Hey man, the GM tried to kill me twice, and I'm just following orders now. And honestly, it's keeping me alive, so everything I know is a lie.
Oh Lord. Who are you following orders from?
God.
Uh,
That means 2 things.
What would I roll? Would I know if this is like a normal reaction to that potion?
That would be either medicine or history.
I'll
Ooh,
choose
good one.
history for 8.
No, you don't know if this is normal or not.
Huh. I've never had one of those, but must have some good strong shit in it.
She'll sort of wink and then remember and then whisper to you again. I may have crushed one of your mushrooms in it.
She'll start laughing.
Because remember you threw one to her a couple days ago? And she may have
Oh,
crushed
yeah.
one in it. Yeah.
Okay, just pretend I'm doing this. My fingers are tired.
Yep. You are walking in circles. Got it. Well, running.
Running.
Mm-hmm.
Running around the buildings in no particular order.
Trina's gonna go into the hut. I'm gonna make something for food real quick, and I think all of you should eat it. It'll be
I
good.
love food. What are you making?
I'm thinking something with this cream that we got over here. So
That sounds
maybe
gross. I'll try it.
you
it'll
know who I'm about to call Dink from now on?
um
His
probably
new name is Olaf.
I'm gonna make stroganoff. Stroganoff sounds great. Let's make that.
I love stroganoff.
What the hell you do?
I'm sorry. That was very uncouth of me. I'll go and put myself in timeout. I continue running around the buildings.
So about go ahead.
I would like to go to the blacksmith's hut,
Uh-huh.
open the bag of holding, and
Uh-huh.
just ask for a hammer.
You will reach in and there's nothing there.
I can outrun you.
Trina will come out about an hour later. Stroganoff's on. Everybody come eat.
All right. Eric will
Yes.
go
Where's she
to
at?
the blacksmith hut
Nope.
and and uh and do his sentry's rest. I'm gonna head out. I got work early. I'm kind of nodding off in my chair right now.
Cool. Don't forget to level up before next game.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
Nans.
Hey, Jack,
Let me read
I'm gonna
something.
take the food and eat. Hey, why did Faxus move?
because you have to eat the food in the house.
Oh,
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
I'm gonna eat the food and I'm gonna go back to my hut and lay down.
Yeah, most of you probably are. Mm.
So,
Most asterisk.
I know it specifically says I can make a shield club, javelin, darts, or blowgun needles. But could I use the cunning artisan trait from being a lizard folk to make a more or less a grinding stone? Or not a grinding stone, but a grinding utensil out of bone?
I think with Deke's help, you probably could.
Why with Dink's help? It'd be something my person would know to do.
Because Deke has like mastery crafts of everything, and yours specifically only goes to those specific things. With
Ugh.
help, you can learn how to do it from Dink, and Dink will get you the ability to then do it again afterwards.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Or, I'm pretty sure we have a femur sitting somewhere that I could use instead.
Yep, I'm pretty sure you probably could if you're not willing to
Because that's,
pair up.
really what I was going to do is cut a femur in half and then use the knobby part as a grinding thing.
All right.
So,
As long as
I know.
everybody has eaten, you guys can go do your bed stuffs because I'm pretty sure you guys are beat. It is nighttime now at this point. And you guys are going to take a level up.
Mishka is grumpy and not eating tonight.
Well, then that is your prerogative.
I make Mishka a bowl and I try to bring it to her. And I try to calm myself down. So I'm going from like an 11 to an 8. It's good. It's good. I promise. I promise. You should totally
there's
eat. It was
so
a
many
bad fight. I mean, you're
choices.
probably hurt. Do you want this? I got it for you specifically. I care about you. Thank you for actually helping me. I mean, can you? I'm gonna, you get the picture.
She is currently sitting crisscross. She has a rock in the middle of her lap, and she is grinding flour by hand with a very, very annoyed look.
How about you take this? I take that, and I'll do such a good job.
She's going to grab a nearby femur and just about thwack you with it.
I'm gonna leave the bowl and leave the room.
Awesome. And with that, we are going to end today's session. Please make sure that we level up.